What's good with everybody? What's good? That's good. What's good? It's really good. It's 8:43. I know I was supposed to start at 8:45, but I'm already here. I am gonna chop it up 2 hours. 2 hours today. I am going to work earlier today. I gotta get that extra bread. I'm on a mission. But salute to everybody. Salute to my boy Tickets. Salute to my boy LB. LB, hey? My boy Too Raw for TV. My boy James. This is just off the dome. Trayvon, Greenleaf, Jacob Jennings, even the ladies that hold it down, Squeeze Davis, Panama Queen, um, Aries, Annie K, um, Tina. I can't forget about Tina. Can't forget about Tina. Um, who else? Mm, I can't. Oh, Tay Tay Brown. Can't forget about her. Salute. LeBron is gloat. Salute to her. Salute to everybody who come and support channel every day. I apologize. I know I got emails why I didn't go live yesterday. I didn't go live for a specific reason. Um, I could have went live, but I know I will listen to my boy James Cook on his football and everything like that, supporting the homie. I know I commented early in the comment section and everything like that shit, but but I do be listening to my homies, man, even if y'all make the video and shit like that. Like the last night cook session, I missed that shit. I'm like, how did I miss that shit? By the time I got the notification, that shit was over like 3 hours ago. I was like, what the hell is going on here? So I saw the homies on there cooking, man. Man, he said that nigga said LeBron scored 40. I was sitting there and was like, what? I knew Trayvon was gonna come off the chart, but anyway, salute to everybody. Man, I wish I was on there. Man, y'all was on here. Man, hey, some shit just got to be corrected, man. The slander and the disrespect, the extra credit points, and all this other stuff, man. Who does that? Only for one player, man. Oh man, I'm about to set the link so everybody come in. Yep, and that is the right one. You already know what time it is. Let's put it in the air. I already did that though. I had I'm going in a whole lot earlier today, so I definitely got to. I don't get off to 9. I'm gonna pull a I'm gonna put a 10.5 for on them today. I need that money. What's good, homie?
What's
Waiting.
going on with it, man? Top of the AM, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss this shit eventually, but right now I'm enjoying it. Being early in the morning out here, boy. I love that shit. It's like
Man,
it's gonna rain, do something, but I don't know. But it says it's gonna be. It's been cool down here though, man. I remember this time last year, man. It was pouring down, raining, man, all the way through. This year is different, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just taking it day by day, enjoying this weather. It's cloudy season, so it's gonna look cloudy and rainy the whole all the way to February, just like the way it is out here right now. Unless you get a sunshine day here and there, but and that's gonna look just like this. That way, no James. Hey, y'all niggas had me dying yesterday
oh, what happened? Oh, that
on that stream last night, man. Y'all niggas, man. He scored 40. I'm like, when? I was sitting there, I was like, when? I'm saying in my head, like, when? Like, when did that happen?
I'm just looking at how, man, we do that. I don't care. We come up with excuses, man, to get ourselves up out of something. Not never did nobody feel like Michael Jordan was a fucking slave. Did nobody think Magic Johnson was a fucking slave? Did nobody think none of these NBA players that came before this generation was a fucking slave? This generation come in there and they mad because they ain't making their team a winning team. Now I understand some of their situations. Some of their situations, they teams, the owners is not doing no move. But for some of you niggas, that's only a couple teams in the NBA that won't go make no moves for a championship team. But the rest of you niggas, it's you. It's you. You got to make your team a championship team. And first of all, you got to make your fucking owner and the team believe in you. That they need to waste all this money around your ass, that you that type of player.
And not only that, you want to win a championship. You want to bring a title to the franchise.
And that's where I was trying to tell Anti, I agree with him. Look, every nigga know when he get in the NBA, he's getting some bread.
Right.
Nigga, when I sign this shit, I'm getting some bread. Nigga, my family good once I sign this contract. It ain't no extension. Nigga try to make it seem like it goes to the extension of the year. Oh, that money, nigga, in the NBA, all money is guaranteed once you sign on it.
Mm-hmm.
You can be on your rookie contract if you don't play a game, nigga. If you go bust, go ask Jay Williams. Matter of fact, I stopped talking about it. Go ask Jason Williams. That nigga fucked his career up for a motorcycle. Mm-hmm. Nigga, and he's still getting money. He still got that goddamn Chicago Bulls money. That check.
And let me tell you something. He was on his way, bro. He was nice. Yeah. He was nice. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people forget about. I don't like his takes per se.
Yeah. His basketball play was pretty fucking good.
His basketball, man, he was nice, bro. Anybody say he wasn't a bum or anything? He was on his way. Can you imagine if he was just doing this to him and D Rose? Man, that would have been crazy. That's why they end up getting D Rose anyway. Salute to everybody. I'm not paying attention to the chat, man. I'm rolling this blunt right here. I'm waiting on my boy James to come in.
Hold on, bro. I'm right here at this little Dunkin'. Hold on.
Oh, you good? But salute to, I don't know who's in the chat though, but salute to everybody in the chat.
Sorry. I'd like to get some snack and bacon. I want, if you can, I want it as like extra. I'm not worried about the sugar and burger. I want it crispy.
Anything else?
That's all.
Okay, 270.
Anything else? Hello.
Man, hey, you ain't never tasted none of that snack and bacon from Dunkin', nigga?
Man, we don't got no Dunkin' Donuts out here, man. That's in Eugene, bro. I already had that in Eugene. Hey, I'm in the coast, bro. Coast is different, bro. But in Eugene, I had it all the time in Eugene. I already know. Trey, come on, man. I already know about that. I already know about the sandwich you're talking about. Hey, that shit. Hey, they got it in Eugene and Portland, but they don't have it out here in the coast. You gotta go to the big cities for that shit.
Yeah, you gotta get that. I'm surprised you said they ain't got one out there.
No, not how you in the coast. I gotta drive 2 hours just go get some Dunkin' Donuts. It ain't that deep.
That shit's crazy right there.
And it is not, and even more crazy, Trey, like when you drive out here, if you ever drove out here, you're gonna be like, how in the fuck this nigga was able to live out here? Because it's so much scenery. It's so much scenery. And it's so many back roads. And it's so many back roads.
I love that shit, man. I love when I'm in like that big old open space because I'm in the city. I'm in the big ass city. So when I go somewhere and then it's quiet, and I'm gonna tell you what else I love. I love to go places where I ain't gotta be like, who that coming down the street? Watch out, get
Hmm.
behind it. Like, I ain't gotta worry about shit like that. I love that
I
shit,
still
man.
do it. I still do it out here. Even when I blaze up and shit, I still do it out here. Because it's just the nature of that. It's just the nature of the habit. And it's just like I told this one person the other day. I was outside and he was looking at me really hard, and his old lady was like, "Why you looking at him so hard like that?" And he was just like, "Cause he's smoking weed." She was like, "Babe, we just got done smoking weed." He said, "We just got done blazing."
For the stack and bacon, I want it burnt like crispy. Like, so yeah. You can I'm not mad at it if it's burnt up. I'm not gonna be mad.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like my bacon well done, bro. I don't go for none of that fatty bacon shit.
Yeah, I like my well done too. That's how I get
Yeah,
mine when I'm in
I'm basically
Eugene. That's how
like
I
that
get
with
it.
I'm basically like that with all my food, bro. Everywhere I go, I'll be like super well done. Like, and if there's another rest, I'll be like well done, like in the house, bro. Like you at your house and you walked away and you went in the bathroom and you forgot you was cooking and it got burnt a little bit. That type of well done.
Hmm. Now all my food gotta be well done too, bro. Like that's facts. It can't be any other way than that.
All right. Yeah, though, man. While we was talking on that little subject yesterday, the thing was killing me. I'm telling Anton, like, look, bro, there's no way in hell these young men aren't thinking about championships. Like, of course you're gonna get paid, right? That's why to me, you got some dudes in the NBA that's all they care about is just the money that they gonna get right then and there from day one.
Hmm.
So they ain't even tripping. Like that's all they care about is the money they gonna get once they sign that dotted line. After that, they good. You can do whatever the hell you want to do.
Hmm.
Like, man,
Hey, what happened to Dwight yesterday?
man, look, I told a nigga, man, I said this nigga getting laughing, smiling and
Hmm.
shit. You just got fouled out, nigga, in the preseason. What the fuck?
Nigga, that's embarrassing, yo. See, this is the thing, and this is the difference between past generation elders. It ain't just one person who they want to emphasize on, like he's just the only person that do that. That other great superstars that actually care about their team and throw their team under the bus and all that other stuff. They just highlight it on certain players. They don't. One thing about this world, they don't never give people fair game in life. So they ain't gonna give you fair game on anything that they tell you. But I always do my research and look for my eyes. I know what the hell I see.
Bro, I'm a log right back. I'm a hit this. Somebody, my girl calling me. I'm a log right back in.
Yep. What's good with everybody? Them shoes in the chat. Salute Jay Woods. Salute James. My boy DJ. What's good? Salute Reggie. DTG. Nigga Mother Hen. What's up, Aries? Shout out to that boy Herm. Shout out to that nigga Sean. D Money. That boy Corey Turner. That boy underrated. Yeah. But everything's going good over here. Just work. See what the homies talking about and everything. We did have a little preseason and all that stuff. I don't get into all that, but I did end up watching bits and pieces of it, mainly just to see what it's going to be like. And for the white to do something like that, he's smiling, acting like that's the difference between the old school players and these they these players now they don't grasp it. But when you got so many years under your belt, you got people looking up to you, man. You I don't understand players like that. You got players looking up to you. You supposed to set an example and all this other stuff, and no, it ain't just one player. When you been in the league long as them player has been in the league, you should know what's up. But then again, you can't tell no grown man what to do. But that's unacceptable. That's totally unacceptable. You smiling, you getting teed up. I'm like, what are you doing? And he just smiling like, oh, he's smiling like the donkey from Shrek. Like, these niggas is crazy. What's up, big bro?
What's up, big dog? You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you great. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Salute to that
My
boy
shit
Anthony.
tripping, bro.
My headphones. AT Price, can you hear me? My headphones.
Yeah, because my green bar wasn't moving before I clicked in, and normally when that shit happen, I be having to go out and come back in because a lot of people calling me because we get my grandmother thing together.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to see how they gonna roll with it. But good morning to you in your chat room, man. Top of the morning. We had some great games yesterday. And I see the Lakers bench got their ass whooped. I won't give a fuck about no starters. Them bitches still playing who y'all had out there, and they got smoked, nigga. The next bench smoked they bench. Period.
They ain't even play none of their players.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The next bench look crazy though, huh? Them niggas look like they coming out balling.
Hey, this is
Kevin
the
Durant,
thing.
James Harden just over there sitting down
I
with
can
their
say
legs
whatever the
kicked
hell.
up like big
Right.
dog.
I'm just gonna say this. I can say what I want to say because I'm off the Lakers bandwagon. You know what I mean? But I am a far critic, and I ain't gonna judge all in the moment because it's just one game. But this bench right here is totally different from the bench they had last year, and we're just gonna see how it all play out. Cause you already know I heard Shaq sitting there talking about they need to trade Kyrie because he's gonna be distraction. You trying to win a championship and all this like that. Now you telling now you on the captain ship now too, Shaq? That's
They
how you
only
getting
doing
down
that
there?
to help that bitch ass nigga try to get a ring. But
Why
Kyrie,
y'all
I
always
sit
say
out there.
that? Man, that's some hoe
Listen,
ass shit.
that's good for the Nets though. If I
Right.
was Kyrie, I play 41 games. I just stand on what I believe in. But the games I play, you bitches gonna pay. Believe that you bitches gonna pay. And if we get home field advantage, would you say I can't play at home games? I could just play all road games. Shit, I let you bitches get home field advantage. So I still gotta play you bitches 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's more than one way to skin a cat, baby. So you
Mm-hmm.
won't play it? Man, I'll fireball burn these motherfuckers, boy. I'm talking about piss all on them. I take them 41 games and I bust their ass too.
Mm-hmm. I think he gonna
James,
and Wiggins got and this. I'm just gonna say this, man. I really don't believe much. This is the thing. I've never been the type, man. Just because the news report that 95% of the players got vaccine and Andrew Wiggins got his vaccine and all that. Like this is one thing I understand is this. I'm not just because you say it. Don't believe I believe it. 'Cause I wasn't there. You can tell anybody. something. And I never seen so many motherfuckers believe everything they fucking hear. Like, dude, okay, just because this person say he got the shot, okay, and then now you try to make him a model citizen out of it now. Oh, he could do with his own choice and all this other stuff. I'm like, dude, I just thought all this. Oh my god, that's why I don't watch that TV, bro. It's too much, bro. And then we got to hear from they little fanboys and stuff that be saying the same stuff they be saying on TV. I know Skip having a good one today. I know Skip having a good one today because his Cowboys won. Then shit it up.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I got mixed feelings about yesterday. I'm talking about that everybody that played. Jalen Hurts had a monster game yesterday. No turnovers, over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. He just ain't had no help. Like a lot of teams that I seen went, he must have 2 New York teams. Like, I got mixed feelings about yesterday. I sat there and watched the highlights. I tossed and turned all night. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get a grasp of what happened yesterday. And then, like I said, when I watched the replay of the Lakers in the next game, AD started. He had what?
2 for 6.
11 minutes, 6. Yeah, 11 minutes, 6
I'm looking
points.
at the stats right now, too. Yeah.
Played 1 quarter. So he played. He was a starter. And them niggas was getting it. Them niggas was down by 10 the whole game. Just.
Mm-hmm. I don't like to watch blowouts.
23. No, hold on. What they know about 26 points?
Hold on. I got the box right here. It's 123. Yep. 123 to 97.
26 points, man.
The first quarter was 20. The first quarter was 25 to 19. And then the second quarter was 32 to 30. It was in favor of Brooklyn. And then the third quarter, the Lakers. On the quarter, Lakers won was the third quarter, but the fourth quarter they had 16 points. The Lakers and Brooklyn had 39.
But listen, I remember at one point in time in that fourth quarter, them niggas was like 0 for 14.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas was 0 for 14. Them niggas couldn't buy a bucket.
The starters was
Kendrick
AD,
Nunn dribbling the air out the ball. Kendrick Nunn was out there. That nigga was dribbling the air out the ball. Barely wanted to pass it. He had a nice little crossover and layup. I saw some promises, but dog, that shit ain't gonna work. Then you mix that with the old folks home, nigga, please.
He said the old folks home. I already know niggas gonna be coming in with that shit. I'm gonna be ready for y'all.
Y'all better act like Claude and Ren try to escape the old folks home, boy. I'm telling you. That shit crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I got a lot of mixed feelings yesterday. So just imagine if everybody would have played. I think James Harden and KD is enough to beat them niggas, boy. With that team right there, they don't really need Kyrie. I'm just saying, like, they could still win games. What I'm saying, and still have a high seed. If Kyrie had to miss those 41 games, that's what I'm saying. You add them 2 30-point scores, a healthy James Harden with the 10 assists or 12 assists a game, man, they ain't gonna do nothing but open it up like a can of sardines, man. Hey, bro, I wish y'all luck, bro. I promise y'all, I wish y'all luck. I don't hate on nobody. I'm only going on what I seen. I hear a lot of people saying this ain't nothing but preseason, but nigga, that's y'all second team, nigga. You talking about this ain't nothing but preseason? That was your whole second team, nigga, getting ran off the floor.
I don't care if it's preseason. Now you ain't supposed to look like that.
Let them keep hollering about preseason. That's how you know they don't know sports.
And that's one thing I miss about the players that we watch. Man, they play every preseason game and play regular season minutes and preseason minutes. And then that's how them teams got off to a good start.
See, the Lakers did the right thing.
Right, they
their
did.
old team. That's why LeBron and them didn't play. So they played their young second stringers. The niggas who gonna be getting heavy minutes, helping them try to win another championship, dog. They got blowed off the floor yesterday. That's not a good look for Ken Bazemore, Kendrick Nuns of the world that y'all niggas signed. The Wayne Ellington, them niggas was bricklayers. Both of them shot bad from the 3 to me, 7 for 20. Like around the third quarter, them niggas just was kept jacking them bitches up. Millsap shooting hairball threes. I'm like, man, put your big ass on the block.
Niggas don't
See
want to
when he went
shoot
to
the
hustle
three
it
no
down
more.
there?
It's a 3-point lead now, James. This is what they tell us all the time. Remember how Ghost used to remember how salute the Ghost though, man. I ain't hollered him in a long time, but he should say, we gotta adapt the times. They just don't. I see what you mean when you say that, Ghost, but it's bad basketball, man. I mean, dude, you could have a layup. You shouldn't have. What your big ass shooting a 3-pointer now? Just because you're expanding your game. Man, I don't understand these cats now, but that's just the way the league is played now.
Man, the lanes be wide open. Them niggas don't almost want to drive the ball and do
Mm-hmm.
that pull up. But this what I'm saying. When Millsap was shooting all those threes, see when he got on the block and was getting those second chance rebounds scoring on them niggas,
Mm-hmm.
that's where you more effective at. The
Mm-hmm.
White Howard wind up getting tossed out the game. So that shit became a blowout.
And he's sitting there laughing. I was just like, this dude, I can't take this dude seriously, no. I cannot take D Howard.
That was a bad tech though. I feel like you should be able to laugh, talk
Hey, but
who you want.
yeah,
Talk to.
I already know that, but you know your reputation precedes
That's a
you, though.
bad tech.
You know, you got that. He got that rep just like Bookie.
Yeah, it's all good though, bro. I hear a lot of people talking about this ain't number preseason though, but that's your
I don't
second
want to hear
team out
all
there.
that. I don't want to hear all that. Second team. That was
If that
anybody
was-
else. If that was anybody else's team, they'd be sitting there. And especially that would have been the Brooklyn team. They beat. Let's say it's been opposite. You already know what they be saying. So I don't want to hear that either, man.
Them boys will be dick riding Ken Bazemore and Kendrick Nunn now right now.
And I don't
Yeah,
see why
had
they
it
ain't
beat right
proving
now.
that. And, I mean, Bazemore. I mean, he's okay defender, but to me, he's too up and down. He's inconsistent, just like Ellington. He's a good shooter, but he's inconsistent. But that's one thing. That's one thing. What you call it? At least Caldwell Pope played defense. Even when his
They gonna
shot
miss-
wasn't
they gonna-
falling, he still played
They gonna
defense.
miss Freddy Krueger. They gonna miss Freddy Krueger. Watch.
Who you call Freddy Krueger?
Alex Caruso, stay off the weed.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, that's
nigga,
that boy Ticket. Is that boy Ticket?
You already know, nigga. I had a minute. I had to come in and cook with y'all niggas.
Man, salute, bro. Salute,
Salute,
man.
my brother. Salute, big
No
dog.
doubt.
No doubt.
Y'all, I seen the nigga on. I said, man, let me come in here and cook with y'all niggas real quick. But I got a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm cooking for a little
Hey,
couple
let me,
hours. before I
let me
go to
ask you a
start my day.
question. I seen your video yesterday, but let me ask you a question. Wasn't that the Lakers' second team that gonna be playing behind the real starters? Like the Kendrick Nunns, the Ken Bazemores, and the Wayne Ellingtons and shit like that.
Yeah,
They
that was
look
AD.
bad yesterday, dog.
It was AD the second string, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the bench guys, and then they had Marcus Aldridge and the bench guys for Brooklyn. The bench guys for Brooklyn just ran them out of there, man, late in that game, man. But they had control of the whole game. But I do like
That's
some
what I
things
was
I
saying.
seen from some of the Lakers. Horton Tucker gotta watch out because that nigga Malik Monk and Nunn gonna take all that nigga minutes. That nigga got all that money. He better stop playing around. Them niggas gonna take his minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that too, Ticket. I see that too. Yeah,
That's what I'm
Malik
saying.
Monk,
I like
yep.
what certain
Go ahead,
things
Jay.
the Lakers did yesterday. I got a chance to watch that game. But say, bro, the way Brooklyn ran him off the court in that fourth quarter, I think that's gonna become a problem. You know, the way you practice is the way you carry on in the game. I seen at one point in the fourth quarter they went 0 for 4. Now I understand LeBron them gonna be out there in that situation, but also KD and James Harden gonna be out there. You need your bench players to come through in the clutch like and get that shit together in preseason, because once the regular season started, ain't no more. You know what I mean? You got to really take this shit serious now, bro. That's why you play. That's why you play these preseason games. And I don't see the Lakers second team ticket taking that shit serious enough for me, dog. That's what I'm trying to get at. For the New Jersey Nets to go out there and do what they did and lock them up in the fourth quarter, that shit looks scary.
I like Cam Thomas. You know you went to LSU.
Yeah. I forgot they had that dude. I seen him yesterday. I was like, man, who is this nigga? But
Yeah,
he was
went to
balling
LSU.
though.
He went to LSU, bro.
He was
a killer in college.
I ain't must know that was him though. He was
Mhm.
balling yesterday. I like what Brooklyn got over there, dog. I like they bench, bro. Them dudes hungry.
Nigga was giving
And
them
them
niggas
dudes
a
taking
business.
advantage.
Hey, James, he was putting them niggas. James, he was blending them niggas, dog.
And these niggas veterans.
He
He
put
doing
them
this to
niggas in a
Ken
blender.
Bazemore. He doing this to Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn got to stop dribbling the elder ball. I understand you made that layup, but seem like every time you got that ball, you won't know how to move that ball. You wasn't swinging it. You wasn't getting everybody they touches to get in the floor of the game with you. He just trying to play cap to save a who or something. I don't know. Say, but it's a
He got
bad
something
sign
to
to you.
prove. He played like to me like he had
You
something to
you
prove.
lost by 26 points.
What
You
you think
got more
about-
veterans than them.
What you think about what they trying to do to LeBron? Price. What y'all think about what they trying to do? They trying to take it to this nigga now. They killing that nigga on national TV now.
And a lot of niggas want to get mad about that shit, but man, hey, I'm just gonna say this. Hey, so everybody that's killing them on national TV and y'all fanboys, how you feel about them fanboys? You ain't coming at them, aren't you? Carry on. I don't care about all that, man. Hey, this ain't nothing, and this ain't nothing. Let the real grits come out. The
You
hot
talking
boiling
about all
grits.
because he's trying to help up for Kyrie? Man, listen, bro.
You know
LeBron
they
know
like
the
to
type
twist.
of game he's playing.
Mhm.
I'm saying, listen. When you signed up for this shit, I told y'all you can't play both sides of the field, my nigga.
That's a
Because
fact.
at the end of the day, guess who's gonna be the downfall? You. Once you go against the grain, nigga, they gonna bring up all the allegations. They're gonna let some of that dirt come out that they've been hiding. But they're willing to fuck up that because they got niggas coming behind you. They know you can't play forever. So then now they gotta start pushing niggas anyway. You see what I'm saying? Because they know you at the end of your leg. You can't hold the league down forever, especially when no 4-6 record. Man, let somebody else take over. Start pushing somebody else. You done pushed this nigga enough, and this nigga got a losing record. Why did you keep pushing it? All this talent out here, you could have easily went back to Steph Curry, let KD, or try James Harden. Try one of these young dudes. Anything, man. You got talent now, dog. The league is wide open. Kawhi Leonard, if he can stay healthy, you know, She-Rock going through his little thing right now. But come on, man, these dudes showed you. She-Rock showed you I could go over here and win that shit in Toronto and be the missing piece. LeBron ain't never showed you no shit like that. He always had a super team.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I understand it, and
you
they
keep holding
can't take
on to
away.
that bum ass nigga.
And this is the thing I don't understand when they always want to rate him. They just disregard his first 7 years, right? Like, who does that? Y'all don't do that with no player but him, though, right? They give that nigga too much extra credit. That nigga Trayvon had me dying yesterday, Nate. But that's how them fans and that's how them commentators are and them fanboys are. When LeBron passes his teammate the ball, they don't. It's literally like that. They don't. It's all about LeBron. Like, dude, LeBron didn't pass. Yeah, he passed, but he didn't shoot the ball too, nigga. Somebody else shot the ball. Oh, he's
No,
just
only
like
thing I'm
Magic
saying-
Johnson. I get what he be saying when he say that though, because that's how them fans. That's how them commentators be in them games, man. I'm like, dude, they don't give credit to nobody but him. Nobody.
You know how
Only
much dirt
person.
they have on these athletes? That's all
Man,
we
this
talking about.
shit's
You know how
sad.
much dirt they have on these athletes, dog? So, like I
Hey,
say, when you
James,
take that oath and you sign that oath, dog, these people could unleash all that. Now, what if they come out with the PEDs? That's
Yeah,
gonna hurt you, boy.
Boy, that's
That's
gonna
gonna
hurt you
bend your
eventually.
back, and you know that, and you know they're protecting you in a lot of ways. So, like
Bryce,
I say, you
don't say
signed
that.
up for this.
You gonna have 100 niggas. You gonna have 100
I don't
niggas on
know.
your helmet. Don't say nothing about that king, nigga.
All right, yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, ticket, I want that smoke with the role players. That's why I'm saying it. Listen, I'ma say it. Listen, LeBron, you know you signed up for this, so I don't feel sorry for your bitch ass. They've been helping you since 2010. They've been
That's a
helping you
fact.
since you came in the league. Talking about the chosen one pushing your bitch ass. They opened the league up in 2005 when they found out you couldn't make it in the first 2 years. They gave you the rookie MVP instead of Carmelo. Dog, they been pushing you, dog. Let somebody else get the glory. This nigga ain't it. And you done signed up for this shit, and you like, look what they just did to Cavs, man.
Mm-hmm.
You think one of them gonna take that lick? I don't give a fuck if they is pedophile. No, they ain't about to take that lick. We gonna have to fall for that. Us as a community and black people making us keep looking bad, shaming us, and you keep buck dancing for them nigga. That's why I tell you, be yourself, nigga. If you good, you good. Work on your game. Your game gonna speak for itself, man. That's how I know you never did that. I don't feel sorry for you in this situation because you playing both sides of the field. Believe that. And now this shit coming back on you, and the only person gonna feel sorry for you is your little role player fanboys. Oh man,
and your
you ran
fangirls too. I don't feel sorry for him either,
I ain't
James.
with all that, nigga. I really don't feel sorry for the nigga, to be honest with you.
He signed his soul.
You know what he signed up for.
I ain't never seen niggas T Price. I ain't never seen niggas get so mad and affectionate over one nigga.
Man,
Why they just can't tell the truth though, nigga?
Yeah.
If you tell the truth, it wasn't even as hurt as bad. But you be on your show, you be on T Price show, you go on LB show, you try to go at Too Raw. Anybody that try to criticize this man, something that they don't do in the media. They don't criticize him at all. Everything is what he did and how he got them to where they got at. Like it's a one-man sport. This not golf or tennis. This is a team sport, dog. You feel what I'm saying? And I understand about that longevity shit, but Reggie Miller played 19 years, 20 years.
Right.
He don't get the same fucking praise.
He don't get no kind of praise. Right.
Nigga don't get no kind of love.
Well, how many years Carmelo did? Over 22, did he?
Yeah, 19, 20 years. Come on, man. He the only nigga did 19 years and still going. Man, get the fuck out of here.
And got this nigga ranked number 3. I'm like, what? Like, how is he number 3? I'm like, dude, this is what crashed me up, though. This is funny, James and Jigga. This is funny. I just thought about this. They got this nigga ranked number 3, right? And look where they had Kobe at when he was at 36. And Kobe was way more skilled, way more. I'm done.
Oh, you talking about when they put him at number 40 and he snapped on them bitches?
Yeah.
I think they had him ranked like number 40 or something.
They had
but see, only a real nigga gonna say something.
Mm-hmm.
A real nigga gonna say something about that. See, when you push a bitch ass nigga, that nigga ain't gonna say nothing because you got the fans doing it. You got the media doing it. So I could come out here and just lay back and suck that shit up like I'm sitting on the throne. Bitch, you sitting on a crate, bitch. You ain't even sitting on no chair. Bitch, you on a crate by the stove, nigga. A broke down store at that. Nigga barely going in that crate. Oh, nigga, you sitting on a motherfucking crate.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy, man.
It come a time, dog. That's why I'm so mad at Melo.
I was gonna ask you this. What happened to LSU, bro?
Man, I'm gonna tell you about that, dog. I did a video on that too. That's why I cut that bitch off.
Bro, but I'm watching the game right now because
made me mad. So many missed tackles. I told you this era is shit water, dog. These niggas don't know how to hit. These niggas don't know how to play basketball. And they talking about some skill, more skill, athletic, cause you tall. Man, Kevin Durant probably the only nigga in this era right now, and Kyrie Irving that probably take that shit serious. Like I'm talking about real serious. Working on all aspects of their game. Listen to what Kobe said about Kevin Durant. Kobe said Kevin Durant when he first came into the game, only thing he was doing was going left. So it was easy to guard him at that time when he was a kid coming into the league. Now he got everything in his bag. You can't just play him like that. You see what I'm saying? Kobe gave props to everybody that he saw work on this game. Why he never getting out of that role player?
Never.
Role player just got size. He's only thing he got is size, dog. You put any average nigga at 6'9", Ticket 6'9", but he ain't make it because he a real nigga. But you put any average sellout at 6'9" with any kind of talent that can rebound anything, you gonna make it because you're a buck dancer.
Facts.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck. You gonna make it, nigga.
It's just like
Killer season. You gonna be a Jared Dudley ass nigga.
It's just like Killer season when Cameron said, when we asked those niggas, what you want to do? I want to play football. Nah, nigga. What you do is bagging that weed up. That's what you good at. They pit niggas for that shit. You think you're going to the NBA, bro? They pit niggas for that shit. They was giving niggas blueprints, all that shit. They pit niggas for that shit, bro. I understand why some are closer. Huh?
Know what
What'd you
else
say?
get me mad?
Go
They
ahead.
act like this nigga was the only one on ESPN. I
Yeah,
seen
man,
Marbury
stop.
on ESPN, Sebastian Telfair.
Fair,
I
all
seen
them
Lance
niggas.
Stevenson. I seen a lot of niggas coming through high school down the pipeline that they was blasting on ESPN. I
Mm-hmm.
guess because y'all made this nigga the number one pick, he did something special. But y'all don't want to salute Kwame Brown for being the first high school and number one pick, though. Y'all
Hey,
want
I was
shit
gonna
on that,
say
man.
this.
Salute to Kwame.
I was gonna say this too. He only reason to me he got that hype when he beat that dude Lenny Cook in that AAU game. Cause you notice something too. You remember they were supposed to play each other in the summer league, but
See, but
Lenny
I
Cook,
remember Lenny Cook. Lenny Cook
Boston
had more in his
Celtics,
bag, though.
but Boston Celtics did not. If you look at his documentary, he thought he was gonna play that game. He found out he wasn't even playing, and LeBron was playing, and he was just like, "What?" He's like, "Why I'm not here playing?" His agent did him bad, though. His agent did him bad.
Anybody that was a threat to that nigga, they pushed him to the side.
Hmm.
Melo, just think about this. Melo went to
And this
Syracuse
is one time I don't care what
freshman of the
nobody say.
year
I'm gonna
and
say
won
what
the
I say, but this
championship,
is true.
and this
This is
nigga
not
wasn't
hate.
getting no love.
Facts. This is not hate. This is facts. Y'all need to stay on.
Boy,
I know
see,
y'all gonna
Bryce, them
come.
niggas going, boy, them niggas coming for your head, boy.
I don't care. Tell them to bring it. It ain't. Hey, they might as well stand in line just like the rest of the niggas.
I'm just mad. Listen, Carmelo go to college. That's your last year in high school. They
Man,
talking about a
he
high
beat my
school
Jayhawks. I'll
championship.
never forget that shit.
They're talking more about a high school championship than a nigga that went as a freshman and ran through the whole NCAA, nigga.
Ran through them niggas,
That
bro.
was so fucked up.
Melo
And that
was
nigga
crooked.
still went number. That nigga still ain't go number one. If
Mm.
Melo ain't showed you he deserved that number one pick after doing that shit in college, bro, you could tell they was pushing this nigga, dog. Ain't nowhere in the world you gonna tell me that dude was supposed to go number one over Melo. That's why Detroit ain't pick him. All that shit was rigged for Detroit not to pick him and pick that nigga who not in the league to this day. If Detroit would have picked that nigga, Detroit would be busting LeBron ass with Carmelo. But they tried to do that magic bird thing. That's what I said. You want to try to send Melo to the west and have LeBron in the east. That shit ain't work though. Because you still got the black mamba in this bitch. How
Still
you
had
gonna
Kobe
overlook
there,
me for
right?
these two, bro? Man, Kobe said, fuck that. You forgot who the fuck I am?
I don't
And
care what
brought
none of
both of
y'all
them
niggas
bitches
say
back
too.
down to earth.
If LeBron would have came in the West in this earlier, he wouldn't have got to no championship as long as LeBron was there. And that's a fact. Y'all niggas stay away from me.
Nigga couldn't beat Dirk with a super team, so you know how he would have did it in the West.
Oh
So
my
that's all
God.
I'm saying.
Yeah, that's another nigga
What
that
these
was
niggas
nice.
talking about? But I ticket deal on 100. He said he got 150. Well, I might got 1,000 on this nigga. If I really dig deep, I'm talking about if I go deep undercover, nigga, like Eddie Murphy on Beverly Hills Cop, bitch, I have 1,000 reasons why this nigga ain't shit.
Man,
He got too many chinks in his armor, man. I'm talking about
he got too
they
many.
beat him like RoboCop.
This is what I don't get from y'all fanboys. Y'all want to sit here y'all want to downplay Jordan failures. You want to downplay Kobe failures, but that what made you great. That what made you great. You don't become great by teaming up with it. You got two of the best top players in the league, and you beat down on everybody. You want to say, "Oh, I want my respect." Respect for what, nigga?
Man, and they got to beg for respect. You ain't getting it from me.
I ain't never heard nobody say that shit. None of the greats. None.
Your peers and your teammates
And y'all need to
and the
keep it
players you
above.
playing
Paul
against
Pierce
gonna
used to
tell you
bust
that.
his ass. And Paul Pierce used to bust his ass even way before he even had the big three. Let's keep it a buck here. Paul Pierce used to bust his ass. There were some games Cleveland won, but hey, I'm talking about what I seen. That was when it was him, and it was I thought that was after Antoine Walker. I don't know if Antoine Walker was still there or not, but yeah, I remember that nigga. Yeah, that nigga Paul Pierce was busting his ass. That's why they try to make Paul Pierce look like the fall guy. He always got a fall guy out of the group. They made him the fall guy, make it seem like he wasn't stupid because he ain't had LeBron and his. Man, y'all niggas get out y'all feelings, nigga. And this nigga came out and said that you have to still talk about LeBron, and y'all niggas still say it's hate. nigga, y'all can't have it both ways, nigga. The truth hurts.
Yeah, when Paul Pierce said that,
Put
and
that in your pipe
he
and
was
smoke
already
it.
fired when he said that too. They already
Mm-hmm.
fired that man.
Right. That's why
So
he
that
said
man
what he
can speak
said.
freely.
Right.
That's why he said what he said.
Shout
So
out
you,
to that
like
boy
I said, them
Paul,
niggas
man.
hate the truth. They hate the truth, T Price, and I don't like that with these niggas, the new age niggas, because the truth could be right in their face because you like this player so much, you in denial. I
Shout
used
out
to
to
be like that coming up, man. I
that
swear
boy
to God, I used
Paul.
to be like that.
Cause my brother's
You
teammate
can't
in
say nothing
junior
about my
college
favorite players.
played against
That's why I criticize them now. Cause a real
California.
nigga told me, man, listen, I know you like that dude, bro, but damn, bro,
Gordon
yeah,
Scott.
like that dude do no wrong. Dog, he was the reason they lost. So I went to looking at the game different. I went to criticizing these niggas. I criticize a nigga to the win. You feel me? I talk about your ass so bad, make you play good. That's
That's
how
how it
my coach
was
used to
back
do. Man, you
then.
shit
That's how the
hard.
coaches was back then, man. That's how your friends was, man. They tell dads about you so bad, man, make you get up on there like nigga, you know, hey, I shouldn't have to
Yeah,
do all that
you gonna go
to
out there and
get it.
prove a nigga.
Right, you have to go out there and show it, nigga. You ain't gonna sit there and talk about me this whole entire time, nigga. I'm the last one with the jokes, and that's one thing. Like the people that know me, they know they can get down with the joking and stuff like that, but they know I could get real personal and technical, you know, because that's all we did was Joe and you know. But you know, you got some dudes, man. You say something that touch a bone. That you know, these niggas want to square up. Nowadays, niggas don't want to square up. I never seen so many niggas. I've never met so many dudes. I mean, dudes and females too, because I see a lot of this on these outlets and all this stuff. I never seen so many of y'all. You know, get your ass whooped. Y'all talk so much shit. Get your ass whooped. That's how it's supposed to be, but no, y'all don't want to get your ass. Well, you want to go back and smoke a motherfucker, and then your dumb ass posting it on Snapchat and all this other shit. And you wonder why your dumb ass get busted and shit. Y'all niggas is dumb. Back in the day, you got your ass. Well, so fucking what? It's all about respect. Niggas know, hey, I beat his ass, but hey, it ain't about I beat his ass. It's all about respect. I know a lot of niggas caught some L's, but one thing them niggas always had though was respect. They know one thing. I
Man,
ain't
you ain't
gonna
gonna
fuck
win them
around.
all.
Right, you ain't
That's
gonna win
why these
all
niggas
of
slanging that iron.
them.
Cause they if a nigga get their ass whooping now ever, you know, a nigga real view and everything who out 2 weeks straight. But a nigga know you ain't no hoe. You can have an eye, you can have a lip, you can have a nose. At least you got out there and throw them bitches. You just can't let no nigga slap and punch you and you don't do shit. You understand? But you got these niggas today, when a nigga come at them like a man and call their bluff or they call their hands, them niggas gonna grab that iron. They ain't even gonna try to swing. And that's the difference. Like when you not trying, that's why you got the stacking of the deck, because you ain't trying, nigga. You know you ain't trying, so guess what? I'm about to go out here and do what I can. I'm gonna bring the power into my own hands. And once they let these players do that, they talking about as a players league, is a players coaching league. So the players call all the shots. The players get coaches fired.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see that in no other fucking sport, dog.
Sport, but
That would make
basketball. I don't understand that
but
shit either.
basketball.
I'm like, dude, this is just my opinion. Y'all want to say, oh, we hating and all this, dude. They all messed up so much of the integrity of the game. They have.
Man, I like what I saw yesterday, though. I ain't gonna lie. It was the first preseason game, and it was a good game. It was going back and forth, but that fourth quarter, the Nets just hit another gear. Now I don't know if it was because it's the Lakers second stringers or their third stringers, but when they went 0 for 14, that was a red strike within itself. Now I understand Carmelo, Russell, and LeBron ain't suit up. But that's basically the rest of your team who gonna really have to still be out there to help you, though. What I'm saying, they still gonna have to go out there and play when LeBron and them get out the game. Russell, I understand they're gonna have Russell, LeBron with those players while everybody resting, but that wasn't a good outing to say that was their first game. Too much hype. They taking these pictures. They the monsters and all that. People making all kind of memes like they just about to run through the league, bruh. Still got to play the game, bro. And yesterday you had to play the game, and nigga brought your ass back down to reality, preseason or not. I'm just saying, bro, that wasn't a good showing yesterday. Team ball is everything when you playing sports. It's like a family, dog. That's like you living in the house and none of y'all don't get along. So you ain't gonna be able to coexist. You ain't gonna be able to get through those problems. You got to find some answers, right? I'm talking about how many preseason games they have? About 3, 4. I don't think they do preseason long no more like that. So probably what, October 28th, the first game. Shit, I don't see it, dog. They better do something. I can't see the chat, dog. What's up with everybody, man? Hope everybody doing good this morning. About to be the afternoon. Get y'all day started.
All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. It's a connection error on their part. Hold on 1 second. Well, I'm gonna have to shut this stream down. StreamYard is having difficulties and everything like that. But salute to Jacob Jennings, salute to No Nino for the donations. Um, I will. I can't fold like this. So I will definitely chop it up with everybody tomorrow and everything like that. Y'all have a good one. Y'all have a blessed day. And I'm out. Peace. Don't be a hater your whole entire life. Yo,
Hey,
hey, what's up, man? I don't know. StreamYard is having some issues, man. I was just about to get off this shit, but y'all niggas can cook.
yeah, everything good.
Man, what's going on, Herb?
Man,
Hey,
what's good, bro?
hey, hold on. Shout out to that boy Ticket for stepping in for a little bit, man. I appreciate him coming in here, man. Shout out to Ticket for coming in here, man. And James, hey, it's not my fault, y'all, what's going on. It's technical difficulties on StreamYard and everything like that. That's why I can't post the link because it says having trouble connecting. And it ain't my internet connection. I got good internet connection, so I don't know. So y'all go ahead and chop it up. Though. I got to take care of some stuff, though. Y'all go ahead.
For sure, for sure. Trey, what's good, bro? What you
Man,
think?
I'm just glad you was. I'm glad you. Damn, you came in there yesterday, man. When that dude was talking that crazy shit, man, talking about NBA players ain't worried about no chips.
Nah, I missed that. I missed that one.
Yeah, man, that shit threw me off, man. I said, damn, like it goes without saying, man. When you make it to any of these sports agent like leagues, nigga, you gonna get paid, but is you gonna get the chip though? Is you gonna get the crown jewel, nigga, of the league?
I think these niggas say that just so they can make excuses for their favorite player, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand it. Like, because when you sign a contract, it goes both ways. Maybe in the back of your mind, you like, nigga, I'm about to get this money. I don't give a fuck. But that owner and them GMs, they signed your ass because they want a championship. That's how they get more money. That's how they get more revenue. Winning, not
Yeah,
just paying your ass money.
yeah,
Just because you a star and you can help them get sales and shit like that. That don't like sell jerseys and shit. That's not really helping them owners. What help them owners is winning championships. That's why even everyone just want one. They just want one.
yeah.
Cause that shit makes look at Toronto. Even though they always had a crazy ass fan base, they brought more not the fan base that they already have, but everybody who was out there in Toronto who wasn't a fan when they won that chip, them niggas even came. Like, fuck that. We won a championship. We may be a real good fucking team.
Yeah.
And it bring more money, bring more sales, bring more tickets. So hell yeah, them people who hiring you, they want a championship, man.
They don't want no mediocre shit every year.
Yeah, they not just trying to stay in the playoffs and this. Oh yeah, we just trying to stay a playoff team. No, eventually, bro, we signed you because we thought that you can get us over the hump. How am I getting over the hump giving you bread? I got you over the hump. You ain't in the ghetto no more. You can pay for your mama, your sister, your baby mama, your kids, all that. And I can pay for mine, but guess what I need from you? I need you to make my franchise look like it could be the best one in the league. That's what I hired you for. That's what I was sending scouts to you for. So for a dude to sit up here and then want out of a contract and majority, and I ain't saying it ain't no, and I'm not saying some teams don't build teams around these dudes, because some of them do be lazy and don't build no teams around these players. But that's not majority of the teams. It's probably like 2 to 3 teams that do shit like that. It's probably 3 or 4 teams in the NBA that won't make a move to help a motherfucker. And it's 30-some teams up in this motherfucker. So you mean to tell me that you can't at least try to win a championship? It ain't about, oh, everybody's going to. I could tell who's out there trying to win a championship. I could tell because every year is going to be different. Every season, you're coming with something to beat these niggas, to get yourself over the hump. Look at Giannis. You can go back all the way from Giannis' rookie year. You look at that nigga then and you look at him now, you never would have seen no freak or no Greek in him. All you would have seen was the Greek, no freak. You just would have seen the Greek, no freak. That's it.
I'm gonna tell you the franchise that's the most disappointing though. The Boston Celtics is the most disappointing franchise
right now. Yep, to me too.
Because they had all them assets, they had all the talent, and at the end of the day, all they had to do was make a big trade for one of these superstars. And the Boston Celtics probably would be NBA champions right now, but because they
want to be cheap, man, that nigga Danny Ainge want to be cheap and shit and not try to like act like he don't need no big ass star. Nigga, the biggest star y'all brought over there was Kyrie Irving. That nigga turned y'all off on another superstar that fast?
Yeah. Like I told them, even though AD was gonna leave, but your goal is to win a championship. I would have traded some of those those picks to get AD and shit, and you would have been one and done. You would have AD and Kyrie with them young Bulls and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. That would have won you a championship that year.
Yeah. But you know what? That comes. But you know what? That goes both ways too, though. Like if I see a player, if I get a player and this motherfucker don't show me no enthusiasm. First of all, owner, say you got a lazy ass owner, a lazy ass GM. If you don't go up there and voice your opinion to that nigga and let him know, Kobe had to let the Lakers know in his last championship run, he had to go up there and let them know, I'm not just here to sell y'all fucking Staples Center out for motherfuckers just to come and see the Black Mamba. I hope y'all know I still want some championships. That's how he got his last 2 championships. He went up there and had to let them know where his mind frame was at.
Yeah.
If you a player and you don't let them know where your mind frame at, look, I don't give James Harden no excuses. Because James Harden, I seen them give you every player you asked for, homie. They gave you every player you asked for. You didn't let them go out there and pick niggas and see what kind of game you got. Like, let the GM go see if he can put some niggas around you. No, you told the GM, go get give me Dwight. Give me Chris Paul. Give me this nigga. Give me my best friend, Russell Westbrook. We both from Cali. And everything you wanted to do failed, nigga. And then when you ran out of ideas of niggas you can play with that will come to Houston, you told them, get me the fuck out of here. And I mean now, not later, nigga. Fuck me playing out to my free agency. I feel like all you players who signed that extension, y'all trap y'all fucking self. Won't you wait and see the moves that your team gonna do when you become a free agent? Just hold out and see if they gonna do some shit to make life better and easier for you there. Stop taking the money so goddamn fast. You hungry money motherfuckers. You niggas already millionaires and you niggas just rush to take more money that you ain't gonna do shit with. Let's be honest, you niggas ain't doing shit with your money. Half of you niggas that's getting paid, y'all not doing nothing that's changing the world or changing your life like that except for the shit you drive in or the way you live. You niggas ain't doing nothing really productive with that shit, like investing it. You niggas is young and dumb. You niggas is 19, 21-year-old niggas that's rich in the motherfucker. People forgetting that these niggas is a couple years away from being teenagers.
Yeah.
These niggas is fucking teenagers, man. Look, it takes them niggas longer to mature. Them basketball playing niggas, it's gonna take them long to mature, bro. They gonna be acting like a kid. They coming straight from a school fucking atmosphere, because they still kids. They coming from school atmosphere to a grown-up atmosphere with nothing but grown-ass men that's been right there for a longer time than them, and you telling them what you think they gonna buy. These niggas gonna go buy 1,000,000 Fruit Loops. These niggas gonna go buy bikes, all type of shit that they wanted to do. Cars, all that shit, man. These niggas is kids still low-key in the mind, man.
Yeah.
People be forgetting that shit. So that's why, like, it goes the same thing with their mind. Yeah, it goes the same with their mind frame. When they young, they want the bread. They don't give a fuck about building no team around them. They trying to come out and ball out. They don't want another superstar because they want to take 50 shots. I'm trying to win Rookie of the Year, nigga. But as they get older, they start realizing. And if you really wanted a team around you, you didn't have to take all that bread. I understand niggas want what they worth, but all that bread, take exactly what you know you need, but at the same time, you need a championship, right? So leave a little bread out there so they can go pick up some niggas to help your ass out.
Yeah.
Yep, like remember, OKC would have had a dynasty if James Harden would have left that team over what, $2 million. He said it wasn't enough money for him, so he won't be traded for his own team. So
yeah,
think about OKC, and plus the owner wasn't really trying to win championship because he cared more about not paying the what NBA tax thing instead he got rid of what, the whole team.
Man,
Hey, I'm gonna tell you though, y'all watch out for the move. Golden State go probably end up getting Karl Anthony Towns, man. I think that move for the happen soon for Golden State. I think Golden State for to make a play.
I've been saying that for months, man. Like nobody really talking about Karl Anthony Towns going to some super.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest, shit. They need to get they need to get rid of that $100 million ticket shit.
Yeah,
I'm saying, but who they gonna give up to get Karl Anthony Towns?
you gonna give up?
Give up
You
their
gonna give up?
shit.
I'm gonna tell you that.
You gonna give up Wiseman? You probably throw Andrew Wiggins, and Minnesota will get back Andrew Wiggins because of the money situation.
Green gonna be up in there. Wiseman. Y'all can have Andrew Wiggins, Wiseman, and Draymond Green. What it do?
And you giving that Moody kid you just drafted.
Because what you gonna get from Karl Anthony Towns? What you gonna get from him? You give up Draymond Green. You give up Andrew Wiggins. You give up the other little rookie dude that y'all had got. And Steph and Clay gonna make that work.
I think they'd be a championship contender. They make that move.
Shit, I think that really is, to be honest with you.
They'll be better than the Lakers right now. They make that
crazy, but
So hold up. So you saying they gonna keep Draymond?
They possibly can. That's the crazy part. They possibly can.
Yeah, you do.
They got a lot of draft assets too.
Because you do this. I don't think like that. If I do, I always think high. Trey can't get up here. Trey can't get up here. Yeah.
But see, they got a lot of assets, so Golden State can fuck around. Golden State can fuck around and keep Draymond, and you add Karl Anthony Towns to the mix. That's a championship contender team.
Yeah.
Durant,
yeah. I wouldn't want to. I'm gonna be honest though. I wouldn't want to bring nobody. I'm not letting Draymond Green scare nobody else off. You feel me? You gotta go. That's me. You gotta go, because whenever you think somebody's threatening your minutes, whenever you think somebody's threatening your money, you're gonna try to cuss them out and call them bitches and motherfuckers like you juvenile. And I'm gonna get at you. You gonna stop fucking off our championships for your ass, for your ego, because you think you a superstar. You ain't no motherfucking superstar, Draymond Green, but you getting superstar money, and the whole world know you ain't no motherfucking superstar.
Nah,
look
he
at-
got to go because he
but-
signed the clutch. You
but-
helping
but-
LeBron, nigga. You got to get on my team.
But look at the person who's telling him Draymond Green superstar. You got a certain person telling him like, hey man, you're a superstar, man. You don't need all that. Like keep on being the way you are. You're a superstar. Like you got a certain person in this area telling him that he's a superstar when he's really not. So he gonna keep on acting the way he's gonna be acting.
No, this is what I'm saying though, y'all. Once he signed the clutch, that nigga would have been gone once he cost me that ring. Cause I'ma feel like since you signed with that dude, you cost us a ring against him. So you gotta get the fuck, man. The Raymond gone. I get them niggas all them draft picks, the Raymond, and I give him motherfucking Wiseman. Big man for big man and the Raymond. You ain't getting Wiggins, you kiss my ass. That 100 mil should be way enough. There you go. Y'all take on that shit.
Hey James, remember what Ticky said a couple months ago? When he signed with Clutch, he get a certain person got in Draymond Green trying to break up that team with a test move. He know all that team was together, he wasn't gonna never win another championship. He knew that. So he had to do what he had to do to make sure he can win another ring. And what they trying to do right now, they're trying to break up that Brooklyn Nets team.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what that. Look, I'm gonna tell you what's that Brooklyn Net thing. It's controversial. If any team, James, man, tell me, James, let me know if I'm on to something. The team to break up at first and talk about was the Clippers because they was the threat. Now that Kawhi hurt and they know that the Clippers ain't gonna be a threat for right now, the team to break down and talk about is the Nets. And they way on the other side of the motherfucking coast. They can't stop you from getting to the finals, but for some reason, that team scares the shit out of you because y'all be like, we don't want to put in all this work. And then they get to the finals and you can't get past these two niggas. See, what about if Kyrie don't get vaccinated, right? Just for saying, when they go play them games in if the Lakers got home advantage, guess what? Game 7 is in LA. Guess what? Kyrie can't go.
So the only way Kyrie could play if it's a home game?
That's what they basically it's certain cities that ain't letting you come if you ain't vaccinated. Like the NBA ain't having, like they ain't letting you go to a whole nother city and a whole nother team. They'll let you probably play in your shit around your teammates. Cause I don't even think he can play in New York right now. I think New York is on some shit. But it's certain cities and certain teams, like they just ain't gonna let you come and take the chance that you may, you know what I mean, do that. But shit, niggas get vaccinated and still catch this shit. So he looking at it like, what's the difference? But I know they're gonna put some with that. If he don't get vaccinated, it's gonna be somewhere where he can't travel. It's gonna be like, hey, you can't get on this airplane to go back to LA. You're not vaccinated. Watch. He gonna be able to play all home games. Look, I got a feeling that Kyrie Irving is gonna be able to play all home games, no visiting games, and that's bad because your team needs you more away from home instead of at home.
I could agree with that point. You need more firepower on the road than at home because you can feed off your home crowd. But I still think KD. Yeah, I still think KD and and James Harden is enough, dog, for real. Whether Kyrie
I'm just saying, look, but see, this is what you ain't counting. This is what you ain't counting on. I believe they can still battle with the Lakers, but what about foul trouble if it come? What about an injury if it come? You feel what I'm saying?
Listen to this. After what they showed me yesterday, they won by 26 points, and people keep talking about preseason. Man, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, I also said preseason because you know what I'm putting into it, James, too. Yeah, everybody pumped that up. The league put that together, but it was just to get the fan because you know they down on fans. So it was just to get our eyes because they shouldn't even been meeting like that. Ain't nothing right now. You see, they didn't play. This is why I say the preseason ain't nothing. The Lakers still got to work on chemistry. Right now, Brooklyn is a whole season ahead of the Lakers on chemistry. All them niggas just playing with each other.
That's what I'm telling you.
So it's like James Harden even said it. When they asked James Harden, he said they got to make that shit work. They figured it out in the middle of the season. When James Harden said, fuck it, I go to point guard and really be this, that's what they're going to have to do. Maybe we're going to have to see that from Russ. But right now, Russ and LeBron wasn't out there for us to see if they can do that against KD then. But this period, they better jail. I knew the Lakers wasn't going to win that game, no matter who was on that court, because them niggas don't know how each other play yet, really. The Brooklyn Nets, they're used to each other. So I didn't read too much into that myself because I already know that the Brooklyn Nets are a better team together right now than the Lakers are. Fuck what's on paper. It's about what you niggas know about each other.
Yeah, it's about chemistry.
Yeah, and the Lakers right now, the only niggas on that team who got chemistry is fucking LeBron James and fucking Anthony Davis, bro. That's it.
Because you just getting the white back.
You just get that's all. Yeah, all that shit gone. It don't matter if I played with you before. All that shit gone. We doing different offenses and all that shit now. So the white got to get, because we had different people at that time. So even though you got Rajon Rondo, we got to learn how to play Michael Bazemore, all these niggas, fucking Monk. Like these niggas got to learn, and they got to get used to this LA fever out here, nigga, how we react to them, nigga, what we want to see, what we want out of you, nigga. They gonna get used to that, because I guarantee y'all, when y'all play for them suck-ass teams y'all played for, and y'all be getting your ass, but we don't go for that. When you come out here playing horrible, we start booing your ass. Yeah, our own shit.
Yeah, Westbrook's talking like he's the leader of the team and he's the best player on the team.
Look, Westbrook just talking that I'm from LA shit. He feeling himself. I'm back in my city. But let me tell you something. You ain't did, you know how we is out here, Westbrook. Don't even play like that. You ain't did shit for us. We still look at you as an OKC Thunder nigga that took us out the playoffs a couple times. So don't play. You got to come here and put some LA shine on yourself. You being from LA is not enough. I don't give a fuck where you from out here. You ain't did nothing for your city yet. That's the thing.
Yep.
You can talk about Kobe all you want to. Yeah, I come in here, I see the 8, I see the 24. I don't give a fuck until you win something for that shit. You can come out here and say, I'm from LA, I know this shit, I'm very familiar, and all that. I didn't even know what the fuck Carmelo was talking about when he was like, it's great to be back in this. Nigga, when did you ever play for us? What did you talking about? It's great to be back in the gym and working out right here. Like, you ain't never been here. Them niggas,
just
I believe if you ain't won a championship, me personally, we know what these niggas can do, James, individually. But really what it's about, they came with all those extra awards like in basketball. When they first created basketball, it was just about winning a championship. They didn't have MVP and 3-point this and da-da-da-da-da. That shit just got added on to give niggas extra motivation to go after something and play hard out there. That's it. But your motivation is to win a championship ring. Russ talking about when he first came to us, I turned the TV from him. He said, I don't have nothing else to prove. Yes, you do. The key of basketball is not to prove that you can play basketball. It's to prove that you can play basketball to the level to win a championship and be the best out here. You haven't proved that yet. You haven't. You have not proved that you can take a team to the championship. You have not proved that you can win a championship.
And that's crazy because you still say you don't have nothing to prove when you ain't.
Yeah, he still say that. He still say that.
Or you got a lot to prove because you never won nothing. But that's the type of
you got a lot to prove. You got to prove, first of all, you got to prove that you can win with another superstar. That's one thing else that you got to prove. You got to prove that you can win with another star, because every time you go with another star, you don't win shit and you be out the playoffs. You got to prove that you can get out of the second round ever since KD left you. That's something else you got to prove. So, I mean, for him to say that, I just cut the TV off because I know all the shit he got to prove. You got to also prove that you ain't nothing more but a walking triple-double on the court. You got to prove that you're a winning point guard. You ain't a winning point guard. You win some games, but a winning point, Chris Paul, not a winning point guard, because a winning point guard is going to win the big games.
Hey, you know what I think about a lot? When it comes to that shit, you done put so much shit in it, like you said, far as numbers wise, stats, accolades with that you can get. It's like long as they got that on their resume, they know they're gonna make it. Because they done made the Hall of Famer.
I'm a Hall of Famer, yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's about. So championships been off the table to me, especially when you let gambling in the sports. Gambling has ruined sports, bro. For real, for real. The right team ain't gonna never win it, and it's always about a fucking storyline and a narrative. That's why it's so hard to watch this shit like we used to in the 80s and the 90s. Even though they had it in there for certain teams, but not for everybody.
Look, Michael Jordan ruined it.
For every
Michael Jordan ruined it too, James, in a way. Not like on purpose and not him knowing. I'm gonna tell you what he ruined. He ruined how fucking great he was and how everybody was gonna want to do what he did. And now, but they not as great as him. See, they want to do everything off the court Michael doing, as in making this bread, shoe deals, all that. They gotta see, and the companies, they're gonna make money off of these players and give them shoe deals. But if they really held these niggas to a standard and say, you ain't on Michael Jordan level, I ain't giving you a shoe deal. Like, you got to be on a certain level to get these shoe deals. First of all, how about the niggas who get shoe deals win rings? You got me going out here buying shoes of a nigga that ain't winning. Like, that's how they do it. It's all about the brand. Yeah, everybody got a shoe now. It don't matter. Everybody get a shoe deal. It don't matter if you're a winner or a loser. Everybody get a shoe.
You kind of right about that. Because they were more worried about trying to build their empire than trying to win championships.
That's what it's about now. Michael Jordan kind of messed it up because now you don't have to be good as a motherfucker to be like Mike off the court. Niggas know I ain't gonna be like Mike on the court, but bitch, I could be a billionaire before like Mike and probably better than Mike. Business mind. A nigga coming in the league worried about being a billionaire instead about worried about, you know why Mike was able to put himself in that position? Because his basketball play was so fucking elite that he was getting everything thrown at him. Endorsements, this and that, and this and that. You niggas ain't even good like that. And they just throwing shit at you because now it's a part of the game. Now it's a part of the game. Just get this hot basketball player to sell my Gatorade. Get this basketball player to sell my Nike shorts. It ain't about this nigga is really good and he needs to be in front of the world. We need to sponsor him in front of the world. Some of these niggas don't need to be in front of the world getting sponsored on billboards. Just to be honest, you're not winning shit. Why is this nigga on a billboard talking about be great? He ain't great yet in the sport that he playing.
Yeah, he
just saying they got a lot of shit backwards, man. I'll be looking at. They just give niggas all this publicity like they're the man. Who's winning right now? Now, you know who you should see on basketball commercials like a motherfucker right now? Giannis. Because he won.
You know, back in
Giannis
the game, that's how it used to be. The nigga who
that's how it used to be. When you win a championship, you start seeing that nigga on all the commercials on TV that goes around basketball. You see Tom Brady, when he first was winning, he doing them Visa commercials and shit with his offensive line all around him and shit. Yeah, because he's the winner. They wasn't putting Peyton Manning out there or putting any other football player because he's the winner. He's the dude. He's the guy. But in basketball, they promote every fucking body for every fucking brand because they just worried about the money, man. They just worry about the money. And that's what the young niggas is now. The young niggas then flipped onto that. Oh, okay, it's all about the bread then. So don't be mad at me.
What pissed me off right now? Why the fuck they putting Baker Mayfield out there? Yeah, he hadn't won shit yet.
That's what I'm saying. I was just talking about him because he's next. They put niggas in your face to warn you on what they gonna do. They put it right in our face on who they gonna pump up. We just catch it sometime and sometime you don't. They showing you who they gonna be letting be the next elite quarterbacks, who they want to like. They let you know who they want to. They let you know who they want to survive, and they let you know who they don't.
And I can tell you right now, they hoping Lamar Jackson don't survive. Cause no matter what he do, he ain't gonna get no love.
Out of all of the real, hey, look, out of all these quarterbacks that they was talking all this black quarterback power shit and all that, he's gonna be the one that they don't let do nothing the most, right? You know why? Because he's the darkest. He's the real nigger out there playing football. He look like it at least. Y'all can keep on saying that Russell Wilson. I know these niggas got some black in them, but the nigga that looks like me is Lamar Jackson though. The nigga hair that's nappy like mine is Lamar Jackson though. So that's the nigga that I'm rooting for to get a ring. I ain't seen no Cam. See, y'all fuck Cam Newton. Y'all didn't let us get that one either. Had to make him go out there and play all timid and shit. Can't dive on balls and shit. Let them niggas do him like that. Y'all do all niggas like that. Ever since that one black quarterback, Warren, that won. Moon. Y'all ain't let nobody else have none of that in this day and age. Y'all want everybody to think. Yeah, y'all want everybody. It got to be a mixed breed nigga. It got to be a mixed breed nigga, huh? He can't just be full nigga. Michael Vick, McNabb. They just can't be full nigga, huh? Nobody catch on to that shit. Oh, mixed breed ass motherfucker got to win the championship who's black. Russell Wilson type ass shit. This nigga ain't fully. Look at his hair. When his hair get long and it get wet, that shit don't look like mine. Tell me that nigga a black man.
Hell, this man, Russell Wilson was married to a white woman before he got with Sierra.
Come on, man. I know his whole friends are. Shit, the same with Drake. Nigga, you go look at all of Drake real close friends. They're white. I know what's going on in this world. You can't fool me. Y'all just try to put a plate in front of me and say, eat it, it's good. It don't smell good.
Smell like shit water.
Yeah, it smell like fucking chitlins. I don't want this shit. What the fuck? James, ain't no quarterback that want to. Hey, James, since more and more, tell me a quarterback that ain't mixed. Tell me a quarterback that they pumping up that ain't mixed. Give me one. I just want one solid. The one solid quarterbacks that's all black. What they always say about us. The most accurate one that we had, the best two that was accurate too was McNair and motherfucking McNabb. And other than that, they like to say black quarterbacks ain't accurate. Black quarterbacks run too much. Like, that's what they really shit on. The mixed ones, they don't talk that shit about.
Well, they like when Russell run. And
That's what I said. They like when Russell run. They like when he run, though. He don't run too much. You know why? Because if they don't tell you that nigga got black mixed in him, you would think he's another fucking race. Some type of Cuban or some shit.
Like you say, you could tell by the hair.
Yeah, come on. That nigga's not black. Man, look at his hair, man. That nigga go out there and pour water on his hair or get the sweating.
If that
You
nigga
looking at him
had
like,
bald wires for hair, I think he was a nigga. But yeah, nigga ain't got no bald wires.
that's what I'm
He
saying,
ain't
man. I
got no
can't get from
stitches on
that.
top of his head.
I didn't feel like that. I'm gonna be honest. When he won the Super Bowl, I didn't feel, even if Colin Kaepernick would have won, I wouldn't have felt like a black man won. Now, if I would have seen Michael Vick win it, if I would have seen Cam Newton win it, I would have been like, nigga, a black nigga won, nigga. That's how I would have felt, because I could see it.
You know what, guys? That whole I still think that whole dog fighting thing, he wasn't a part of that whole motherfucking thing. Cause they saw that he went in Green Bay and beat that team. They said, oh, he may come back better. Now he got Bobby Treat on the head coach. Cause he was the offensive guru at that time.
Like, reach $1 million. Like, shit, man, look, it was nothing like Michael Vick, man. It was nothing like him. I don't care. Even though doing all this, I'll never forget the motherfucking Michael Vick commercial. You remember that goddamn commercial where they had it like you had a Michael Vick roller coaster? Like you go out there on the football field and you go through all the Michael Vick shit and you flip and twist and all that. I was like, God damn.
Like Atlanta gave up on Michael Vick too fast, man. Like
look, they can say what they want about this nigga Lamar Jackson. Yeah, that nigga run like a motherfucker. I'll never forget when I seen a nigga do a run. That nigga spent. He did a spin move, but kept his speed. Like the same momentum. I was like, God damn.
Yeah,
but the thing is, you also didn't play when Mike Vick played. See, Mike Vick was juking and moving niggas when they can clobber your ass. These niggas still got to kind of try to tackle you soft, so they bouncing off of you. That's why so many broken tackles in this day and age, because the nigga literally trying to really hit you with nothing but his arm. Like, not even his shoulder, because that's too close to your helmet. They're trying to say, a nigga really just trying to wrap his arms around you now. He ain't hitting you. He's wrapping his arms around you and trying to pull you down with his body weight. That's about it.
Yeah, Michael Vick and Lamar talk every week too. And I'm telling you, if Vick would not never went to prison for that year.
Yeah, that fucks you up, man. That fucks you up. He wasn't able to train. He wasn't able to train right. Nothing up in there.
I think Vick would have won a Super Bowl if he wouldn't have went to prison.
I don't know, but I know that his career would have been way different than what it is. He would have been higher on where he is on stats and all type of shit. I mean,
so y'all are taking Lamar Jackson over Michael Vick?
I'm taking Michael Vick over Lamar Jackson, if you ask me. Why? Because I feel like Michael Vick was more accurate, had a better arm with his throwing. Michael Vick could throw that motherfucking ball, man, and you didn't have to question that. He could throw that motherfucker. So that's me, James. I'll take Mike Vick, man, because I believe I think he was a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson at their ages too. Now, I ain't talking about no advance. I believe at the same age, Michael Vick was a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson is right now.
If you would have gave him the right receiving core, a decent number one receiver, I think Vic will win the Super Bowl with that team.
What you think? What you think, James? Who you taking out of those two?
I'm going with 7.
Man.
Like
I don't think. Hey, James. See, James. Like you really know. I know a little dib and dab there. You know what I mean? But just off of me, what I know Michael Vick was accurate though. That's what they couldn't take. He could have been a little better, but he's better accuracy and throwing the ball than Lamar Jackson is right now today. And I feel so far. I don't know what Lamar can eventually do, but when my memory bank go back and I look at Mikey Vick, he's better than Lamar Jackson right now.
Yeah, I take Randall Cunningham over Lamar Jackson.
Hey, Trey Ryan, you talking to a guy who actually saw Lamar Jackson play live and who grew up a Louisville fan. I was at those Louisville games watching Lamar, but I would take Vic over Lamar, even though I love Lamar, but Michael Vick was something else.
No love, yeah, man. It's like, hey, man, it's just Vic, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's just a different era. He was surviving with them heads, man. He was doing this shit when it was niggas like Ray Lewis, all these other niggas that will put your ass out the game. Dog. Shit, nigga, he was out there duking these niggas, man. He was really playing football with these niggas, getting up. They hitting him. He right there, hopping right up, running, talking about, yeah, I'll be right back down here. Come on, man. I got to get that shit to Mike Vick because these niggas playing under a whole new rules. You can't touch the quarterback. I done seen Michael Vick spit out blood on the fucking field. He was getting clobbered so much when he was with Philly. Nigga, they was just beating on that man on the sideline, knocking his ass all crazy. It was a whole new brand of football. If you look, like James said, I was hearing him on his channel. If you go back and give these quarterbacks the rules they got now, look how long it took these niggas, and look what they had to do for these quarterbacks to break their records now. They had to tinker with the rules. If they had these rules, they would never catch those quarterbacks back in the days. They would have never broke Dan Marino's record because his record would have been out of this world, out of this reach because you wouldn't have been able to touch him. He would have been back there throwing the shit out of that ball. All them quarterbacks was elite, man. They was barely getting 200. For you to throw a 200, if you had a 300-yard game back in the day, that shit was like 500. If you went 300 on a nigga in the early football year, that shit was great. Now you go 300, that shit like nothing.
Yo, you ain't supposed to be throwing for no 350, 342 in no era.
Man, look, that's what I'm saying.
The rules
that's what I'm saying, James. How the fuck niggas? This nigga Tom Brady threw for 505 or 11 or some shit in the Super Bowl. Come on, bro. Nigga, your good game for a quarterback should be 305 or something like that. Like, nigga, you not even that you had a good game. Your receivers was getting extra yards today with your shit. That's all. Niggas don't even count that right. I feel like only count the yards. This is what they need to do. Y'all want to change some rules so you can separate this shit between the receiver and the quarterback? Wherever I catch the ball at, even if I keep running, that's all the yards that the quarterback get. Wherever I caught it at. But when I keep running, that's my yards, man. That's my yak yard. Don't give him no more yards. Only give the quarterback the fucking yards where the receiver catch it at. Where he run from on in, those not his yards. They don't want to do that. I bet they don't want to do that.
Man, I know so many quarterbacks. Dante Culpepper.
Man. Woo, that nigga was throwing them bombs like a motherfucker to Randy Moss and your boy Chris Carter. Boy, I used to,
that ball was more accurate than Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
And he went to Central Florida.
I'm gonna tell you who else was a motherfucker people forget about. Cordell Stewart.
Slash.
Yeah, he had his moments. He wasn't like just that big, but he was one of those. He helped the black quarterbacks get into the starting position.
I thought Randall Cunningham.
I don't think he got a fair shake at quarterback though.
They was trying to put that nigga as running back, receiver, Cordell Stewart. They was running that nigga everywhere.
Yeah, because he's from that city. You from
Yeah.
that city, they gonna do that when they see you got talent. A boy from New Orleans. And this the only thing I don't like about Cardell's career. He went to Pittsburgh, which was a dominant run team. He was an option quarterback coming out of Colorado, which he could slang that bitch too. He
Yeah.
threw a 75-yard Hail Mary and beat Michigan that year. So why Pittsburgh ain't start him at quarterback? That was their fault. But when he did get the burn that he deserved, and they put him at receiver, put him at punt team and all that, had him all over the field. They went to the Super Bowl and lost to Dallas. But he never
Yeah.
got that fair shake that he's supposed to get at
No,
quarterback
he didn't.
because he was
No,
black.
he didn't.
Because he
Yep.
was black. And you're gonna start Neil O'Donnell over that? Man, that goes to show your favoritism been in the league. I'm trying to tell these
Yeah,
niggas
man.
that this ain't no
Damn.
rerun to me.
James, it ain't. I know you done seen it for years, even years before I done seen it. So I know you more tired of it than I'm tired of it. That's why I said it ain't gonna be no
Yeah, I
real
am.
black. It ain't gonna be no real black ass quarterback. I'm sorry, bro. That's what they're gonna have to do for me to get happy, or for me to feel something. It gotta be a real nigga that win that shit, man. I don't want no bling, no hat, and that's no offense. I'm not saying nothing about Russell Wilson at all, and I don't have no problem with no hat. But I'm saying you can't just keep saying a black man did this and his skin is light a little bit, like it's something in there with him. Like, nah, man, let a real black man win that shit. And I don't mean just let him have his chance, nigga. Not just give it to him. Just damn, don't hate on the motherfucker, man.
Shit, bro,
Don't
you
put
know,
the odds
you know
against
how
him.
many black quarterbacks been to the Super Bowl? I almost
A
think
few
10
of them.
black quarterbacks been to the Super Bowl.
I don't even think it's been 10. Yeah, I don't think it's been 10. You got Colin Kaepernick,
That-
Russell Wilson, Warren Moon, Cordell Stewart, Steve McNair, Michael Vick didn't go, McNabb. Shit, that's 6 right there. I'm at. Shit, that's
it.
6 right there. And
Doug-
you
Doug-
can tell me anything
And
after
Doug
that.
Williams,
Okay, that's 7.
Doug
Now we
Williams
at
the only
7.
one won it. No, Warren Moon ain't go to the Super Bowl.
Oh no? Okay.
No, that was
Okay.
Doug Williams. That's Doug
Okay,
Williams who went.
so I'll
for-
take
for
him
one-
off
for
then. So
Redskins.
it's back to 6. It's
It's still
6 black quarterbacks. Yeah, it's still 6 black
Yeah,
quarterbacks
that's what I'm
only.
saying.
Ain't that
They
a
played
funny
Randall
number?
Cunningham. Look, Randall Cunningham went 15-1 with the Vikings was gonna go. They made the kicker miss the field goal. Now this nigga done made over 500 field goals and gonna miss the one that bring you to the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
That's when they went to coming out. Do they have magnets in the field goal? Do they have magnets in the rim? And the people be playing all kind of games, booking money.
Hey, tell me, James. Hey, you know what? I know Bill Belichick don't go for that, right? But I'm gonna tell you, I lost a little bullshit $20 because I tried to bet smart. I felt like the Patriots gonna win yesterday. I said, you know what? Everybody got this hype up, knowing that the Bucks is just way better, like off top, and everybody really believe it. But let me tell you something. Like Belichick got out there on that interview and said, "I've been playing against Tom Brady all day, every day. The shit that he know what to do, I taught him some of that shit. Believe me." So
Yeah.
I feel like they was gonna look. Man, if it wasn't for that kick, man, I felt like he should have went for it. Just should have went for it. But I know he probably didn't trust that rain or something to go wrong like that. But man, look, Tom Brady, you was just a kick. The same way you took a few niggas Super Bowl rings from them, you was just a kick away from Belichick shutting everybody the fuck up, saying slow down. If that man had just think
But
if he
to
had
me,
just think if he had a better quarterback other than Mac Jones, like just another star power quarterback, they would have won that fucking game yesterday.
You're right.
I'm being honest.
Hey, bro,
they
I
got
swear,
Tom
bro.
Brady. Look, they got Tom Brady over there. We can't take that. That's Tom Brady on that side. But what I'm saying is pick another quarterback in the league that's like a star. They would have beat them niggas yesterday.
yeah, if there was any other quarterback, they'd have got
He
the win.
damn near, he almost beat that nigga, man. Look, they was about 3-5 yards up from beating him. If it wasn't probably a 56 and anything else, 52, they probably win that shit.
Levante Davis made a good play on that ball because that was a field goal. That nigga make that completion to whoever that was he was throwing it to. That linebacker jumped up and knocked it down on 3rd and 3. If they get those 3 yards, that nigga make that field goal.
That game kind of also
They had
showed me
2
how much.
timeouts.
That game.
They
showed
had
me
like
that-
2 timeouts too.
That game also showed me how much Tom Brady really need Gronkowski in that game, because without him, and he was throwing the ball to Brown, but Brown was still coming off COVID, And think
Brown
about
had a
it.
bad game yesterday. Brown missed a
Yeah.
touchdown and everything, man. He had a bad game yesterday.
Like he
Leonard
did.
Fournette had a nice little game. He had 20 carries for 91 yards. They need to lean on him more. Like Bruce Arians offense is a down the field throwing, but since you got Tom Brady, you dinking and donking. You dinking and you taking what the defense give you. That shit ain't gonna work all the time.
You know why? You know why? And you know why, James? Don't nobody want to say nothing. Tom Brady don't fool me. Look, you older. You've been playing football damn near your whole life, like as a young kid. Guess what, Tom Brady? Them ligaments, that shoulder, that shit getting old. See, he don't want to have no offense where he got to really be yanking his arm back. That shit hurts. That shit gonna hurt after a while. You're gonna be back there with your shit all wrapped up with your shit on ice, with big ass ice bags on your shoulder.
Hey, good thing I caught you, Trayvon.
That fuck your rotator cuff up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And he not trying to do that. He not trying to be throwing bombs that much because he like, I wouldn't last into the end of the season. If I keep throwing bombs, when it's time for the playoffs, my arm gonna be so fucking noodle, we gonna lose.
I think Bruce Arians a bad coach, bro. You ain't playing OJ Howard at all. OJ Howard is a down the field tight end that can stretch the field. He's a mismatch. He's a problem. He's a nightmare for the defense. And you not even playing. You playing the white boy, Cameron Brake or whatever the fuck his name is. OJ Howard way better than that nigga, man.
Hey, Trayvon, man.
Hey.
Speaking about 49ers, dog. What do you think, man? It's time for Trey Lance to take over.
I like what Jimmy still can do. I mean, but yeah, y'all got to get that. That's a problem. As long as Jimmy feel like he's wasting his time throwing touch, that's what he feel like. Let's just be honest. As long as you know your replacement is right there, you just like, I'm wasting my fucking time here. Like, no matter when is y'all fit to like start this nigga? What week is it gonna be? Like what? Like that's the problem with our team.
Trey Lance may be starting this week because Jimmy G's hurt. And what Trey Lance did when he came in the game, throwing no bomb to Deebo Samuel.
This the thing though. This is the thing with me. I don't see us doing nothing like this year with Trey Lance. He got a lot to learn, man. He got a lot to learn, man. Even with throwing, like it ain't gonna be easy like that for him to come in. Like you know, you not, and not like that. But you not big neither. Like Colin Kaepernick came in and just fuck shit up. Like when he came in, it was different with him. He was a big motherfucking quarterback. He got a baseball slinging arm. This nigga throwing baseballs and shit. It's different. He know how to sling that shit. Trey Lance, he's more of the, you know, the shuck and jive quarterback. You know, if I see it, I'm a throw it. But if I don't, I'm about to go and dart some shit out and run and all that. I just don't think right now, if we put him in there, that he's gonna make a move for us. Like I don't even know if we'll make the playoffs if he fucking started right now. I just feel like
y'all need to straighten out that backfield. Once y'all get y'all running backs back, Mostert and that other dude, y'all second string.
That's all it is. We missing Mozart. We missing that boy Mozart. That's all.
Mostert's out for the season. It almost right now we got rookie running back on running the plays, and it be
y'all got that dude from Ohio State, Sermon.
Yeah, and you can tell he's a rookie because he be missing some blocks. And so, he don't know some of the plays.
Why did they put that nigga Richard Sherman? Boy, they was out there on his ass trying to get him boy out of shape.
Yeah, he been sitting out a minute.
Yeah, they been throwing. They was throwing it this way. They was like this nigga. Yeah, hey, Belichick a motherfucker. Belichick said, "Oh, we going after Sherman. He ain't in football shape. Let his ass run and go back over there to him. He gonna get tired on one of them plays, and that man gonna shake his ass off."
Man.
Say, bro, New England showed me something yesterday. They got a nice promise over there.
They do. Hey, they do. They showed me something. That's what I said. At the end of the day, Belichick, I think Belichick doing a little smile. Like, he hate that he didn't get that victory, but he know. He know, like, in Tom Brady's head, he like, I could have got you, boy. Like, you know that's that little thought. Like I just showed you was out here blasting everybody. You scoring this much points. You came over here, bro, and had 19. You came over here and
Yeah,
we
the
gave you,
Saints
we let
scored
you
more
get
than
19.
them.
We almost beat your ass. Mm-hmm.
So is Jameis
Come
Winston
on,
better
man.
than
That
Tom
Belichick,
Brady?
no. Man, I'm saying, look, no,
I'm just asking
no.
because he had a better game against New England than Tom Brady, so that makes Jameis Winston better than him.
Nah,
I'm
I'm gonna
just
say
fucking
this.
around, Trey. You know I'm
I'm
playing,
gonna
man.
say, yeah, I know you don't believe that, but you know what it was. You know what it was. You know what it was. I believe, and you know what it was, James. I believe that he knew that Tom Brady was coming up after them, and he didn't want to exhort his defense. Nobody. He wanted to have it all out there for a 19 point scoring game for them niggas. I think he
Don't
was
give
That
me
way.
nigga Matt Jones. That
Don't give
nigga
me
Matt
something,
Jones was
Jamie.
throwing darts in that rain yesterday, though, dog. That nigga
Man,
ain't putting
hey
that
man,
bitch
look,
on
that young
together.
nigga, hey look, you know what I noticed? That young nigga, he said, I don't know if he was looking at it like every other Patriot fan, but this my thoughts. That young nigga like competition, bro. He said, I'm fit to go against the nigga they call a GOAT out here. If I go out here and have a good game, they gotta recognize me out here for that shit. That nigga went out there and threw 77% completions. 77 of his passes was completion. That nigga went out there and look, he gave them Patriot fans, look, give me some time, y'all. I'm not Tom Brady, but I'm Mac Jones.
Oh, they got hope if they don't have nothing else. They should after that game that he put out there yesterday.
Come on,
The
man.
Tampa
All
Bay
you gotta do,
defense
just let him
get so
build, just
much
let him build himself
recognition.
up. Yeah, just let him build his confidence up. That game right there, that nigga got super confidence. That whole team got confidence. Just like the Dallas Cowboys thought they won a moral victory when they didn't get their ass. They almost beat the fucking Bucks. That shit really happens when you come that close to beating the best in the league by 1 point or whatever. You be like, bro, we can go out here and play any fucking body, man.
Hey man, Trayvon James had me laugh my ass off yesterday.
Oh man, James, man, always have me. James be speaking that real shit, man. But he'll put a little
No, he
entertainment
did
on there for you.
He did last yesterday. Anti and them going crazy.
Oh, anti them was crazy, man, with that shit, what they said. I mean, James, look, it's something that we all got. People just don't want to use it. Common sense, man. You can't be that goddamn crazy. Like I said, you can't be that damn crazy.
Common sense, though.
Common sense,
That's
bro.
a
You
good
can't
one.
be that goddamn ignorant. I'm sorry, man. God ain't just making niggas that goddamn ignorant. You know a little bit of the shit's coming out your mouth. You gonna take responsibility for that.
Hey, he's speaking the truth
See,
about
that's why I go
morals,
to show
though,
you. That's
man.
the
Like,
fanboys, though. Trey, that's the
Yeah,
fanboys, man. They don't know how to
yeah.
criticize their own team. And they be
Come
quick
on,
to
man.
criticize somebody else or the referee. No, criticize
Man.
the nigga that's on the field playing. It ain't always on the referee. Bad coaching,
No, it
and
ain't.
your
No,
shit
it ain't.
more than
Sometimes it's bad coaching. Sometimes you got to make sure that you don't put yourself, you got to make sure you take it out of the ref's hands. I'm not going to give this nigga a chance to fuck me off. I'm going to do this.
facts.
Like,
That's the
that's
big
how I
thing.
was told. Like, yeah, I'm not going to give the nigga no, you know what? Fuck the referee calling a foul or pass interference. I'm going to make sure I do what I got to do to where this nigga, we ain't got to leave it up to your hands. That's how we going to do this. Niggas just don't want to take that responsibility, James.
they was up 21.
You know what I hate? Niggas be scared to take the free throw, be crying for the foul.
Yep.
Nigga know you
Man.
can't shoot him, always begging for a call. Nigga, get the fucking sit down somewhere, nigga, and hustle.
Acting like you really want to get your ass right there and shoot some free throws.
Oh, now y'all niggas
Yeah.
is on here. Now I'm back on here. I just remember. I forgot about that shit when that nigga LeBron had like he got his ass Academy Award and all that shit, and they gave him a flagrant for that shit. That nigga act like that nigga just got hit with every motherfucking thing there was and put on a flop. Was that during the playoffs?
Where? Say it again, bro. I'm sorry.
Y'all was talking about that. Y'all was talking about that yesterday when LeBron did that flop, and they gave him the call.
Oh yeah, when he was playing Atlanta, me and James were talking about it. James seen it, and when he was, he was backpedaling, and a nigga picked him, and he turned around like it wasn't nothing. Like, okay, you picked me, and then he like start acting like he got a pinched nerve and shit in his back.
Yeah.
I was like, what's this nigga moving like Frankenstein for? This nigga start stiffing up. Look, that nigga look like he start doing like the.
Oh
That
man, I
nigga
just seen
LeBron
it.
went out
I
like a
just seen
truck.
it. I'm watching it right now. Lord have mercy.
That's
Man,
what we
that
were just talking about. I
man,
told them niggas act like they be want to go to the free throw line and knowing they don't want that call. Them niggas ain't about to run to that line.
niggas
Nigga
Yeah,
scared.
you
take
heard
2
me.
years to shoot a fucking free throw.
T Price coming around playoff time, man. I was up there bitching out all these guys acting and flopping, doing all that bullshit. I was like, what the fuck y'all?
Hey, I'm not even worried about it. I'm gonna take it how it come, man. But I'm telling you, only real cats gonna be on the panel every time. He ain't gonna be no brand new mug. You know what I mean? Unless you're trying to get in and speak that real. But other than that, nah. That's how my channel go roll from this point on. You gotta be real. You up here. You can't be sitting here acting like you know what you're talking about and all this and all there. And you want to divide and conquer, shouting out other people's channels on my thing. That's cool. Mookie, my boy too. Think his shit's fire? Okay, it's fire. That's my boy. So whatever he doing over there. Ain't no hate over here. I don't do that divide and conquer all that.
Yeah, all that divine conquer shit, bro. That shit dead, dog.
That shit's stupid to me. I go out here and get it every day. I don't know why I came here and did it just for the homies, cause shit. I'm gonna do another one tomorrow too. And then I got my win. And then I got Wednesday too. So yeah, Thursday and Friday's off. So hey, we gonna come cook in the morning. I'm gonna stay on here for about another 45 minutes and get the day started.
Hey, I'm glad that they changed the rules in the NBA about this foul calling, but I want to see how consistent they're going to be with it.
Right, you talking about sticking the leg out and all that bullshit?
All that James, all
Jumping in
that
the
James
motherfuckers
Harden
and
shit. All that jumping, you pump fake, that nigga
Trae
jumping
Young
over
getting
here
that
and
shit
you
too.
jumping.
They be calling for him
Look,
too.
Steph Curry too. Steph Curry too. I hate that shit. Look, now the only thing that's gonna still be a foul is if they running in front of you and they stop and pop and you just run your face up their ass, that's a foul.
So them extra
But
questions then. So that's a good question you just asked. Will that affect a lot of people scoring? Because they get a lot of points from the free throw line.
Yep. James, you know it is. Yep. Because look,
so the average
when
could
James
drop at
Harden-
least 5 to 10 points because that'd be at least 10 free throws the niggas be getting.
when James Harden averaged 36 points a game, he was shooting. When James Harden was averaging 36 points a game, he was shooting 14 to 12 fucking free throws a game.
That's crazy.
If you look
That's
at every star, if you look at this nigga getting 22 points off of free throws. Because he know how to move his arm and try to lay up with your shit. That shit. Look, how many times we done seen big niggas and we just seen it. Sometimes they under there battling for the rebound and a nigga hook your arm and try to pull your shit out of place and go to the ground with you. You like, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Why the fuck you hooking me? Like, I hate niggas who do that move. I understand. Desperate times call for desperate measures. But nigga, it's the first quarter and you hooking a nigga. You desperate that goddamn bad bitch? You know I'm better than you that much, huh? You already hooking my ass. This nigga James Harden, when he rebounds the ball, I mean when he drives it, if you look at him, it's an awkward looking layup, but he does it for a reason. When he goes to the hole, he scoops it. He scoops it like a shovel in his hand. When he grabs the ball and lay it up, he goes under the nigga arm and come back up it. So he can make it look like he's getting a foul. He's not even worried about making the fucking layup. He just want the foul call. That's what I don't like. That's how I know when you just want the foul.
I see that too.
Yeah.
Don't even try to make the shot.
You know what I'm talking about, James? He go under niggas' arms and come right over it. Like it's like a nigga doing like an uppercut. It's like he doing an uppercut motion when he's doing a layup. I said, why?
I seen that shit.
Why is you putting the ball? Look, the object of the game is to swing the ball away from niggas' hands and arms. and try to get it to the basket. These niggas are swinging it to their arms and hands because they feel like if I missed it, I'm gonna make sure I get a little call with it so I can shoot the free throw.
That's just easy points. That mean I ain't gotta work hard.
Yeah, I understand that.
I ain't gotta go into my bag. I don't have to really go into my bag because I ain't
But
got
guess
no
what?
bag as it is. So
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
thing
cheat
I
the
always
system and
heard
they gonna
though,
give it to
look,
me. Give it to me.
you don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that. Remember when niggas didn't have to do all that to get a foul? The coaches say go to the hole. That's it.
Yeah.
If you want it from fouls, stop shooting it and go to the hole. That's all the coach used to tell you. He didn't say go in there and start jumping in the niggas and faking it. He'd say take everything to the hole, you guys. We're gonna try to get some fouls on these dudes. We're gonna force the referees to call a foul.
That takes away the flow of the game
That's
and
crazy.
everything. Because
You're about to see who the real ballers are now.
Yeah.
Because if KD don't need to be drawn foul. KD can just pull up on your ass, go to the rim, do whatever.
Look,
But niggas like KD, they ain't gonna
look.
always give him that call because he's so
Hey,
offense
look.
efficient.
I'm
And he
gonna
don't
cut
be
this
going
off.
in there like that.
I gotta say this, y'all. They like to call this shit the KD pull through, but it's a lie. Yes, y'all can say I'm Dick Ryan, whatever. Kobe Bryant used to do that. KD seen Kobe Bryant do that shit to him, and after that, when niggas start putting their arms right down there when you got the ball, he starts stripping through it. That's why he did it so much more than Kobe did it after he seen Kobe do it. That's why they called it the Kevin Durant like little move. That's fact. You can go back and watch tape. Kobe waiting to a nigga put his arm down between his trying to get the ball. Kobe will come up hard and act like he want to shoot the ball, and they'll smack his wrist and he'll get the foul. KD started doing that after Kobe did it to him.
Man, we kind of wonder how many points James Harden gonna average this season. Now he can't get away with the little foul things.
So we gotta see how consistent it's gonna be though.
Yeah, you got to see if they gonna call that shit on stars or if they just calling that shit on the normal guy.
Cause Luka kind of doing the same thing too.
All them niggas do that shit somewhere. All of them niggas do that shit somewhere. They flop for a little moment. Now everybody in the NBA do that shit, man. They a pump fake. Look, let me tell you something, Lou. Hey, Lou. Look, if I pump fake you, Lou, my reason to pump fake you is to get you to fly the fuck out my way. What the fuck I look like jumping into your big tall ass to block me and foul me? The pump fake is to get you. The pump fake is to get you to jump out of my way, and then here I am jumping in your way. That's some stupid shit. A nigga will pump fake. I done seen Steph Curry pump fake niggas, and he can get a clear good shot, go up and down, and the next thing you know, this nigga jump right into him, sideways, it don't matter. Diagonal, he jump into him and try to throw some bullshit up instead of getting a real good shot off. You would rather get the three foul shots instead of just make the shot and go back down there. I can understand you trying to get a defensive-minded player out the game like that. A nigga who really got defense, he trying to lock you up. You like, I gotta get this nigga out of here. Could probably flop on a player or two, get him 2 quick fouls so the coach can sub him. But y'all do that shit to anybody.
They even put that shit in 2K, nigga. That shit crazy.
Hey, Jordan used to do almost something like
you
that.
You push circle 2 times, they gonna make your ass flop on the charge.
They put that shit in 2K, them bullshit shots
button,
and all
nigga,
that.
you gonna fall on the ground.
Yo, I find, and they been put that shit in there. I did it one day on some humbug shit a long time ago. I think it was the one with the beam was on there. The one when after they won the chip, they put them on the 2K one. That's when I realized that you can flop in there. I did it on an accident.
I'm gonna hit you. Hey, I'm gonna come right back in, bro. This is my job calling me. I'm gonna come right back in.
All right.
So they got flopping on 2K now.
Man, Ben had it on there, James. For a while.
What they need, the one thing they need to change is not letting guys run over not letting certain superstars run over other players.
Man, they had like everybody on that game play defense. They like everybody on there play defense. So I'm like, dude, if this really supposed to be the NBA, then, which I know it's not. I know it's a video game, but like, dude, not everybody play defense. Like,
Know why I hate that game? They got Ben Simmons hitting 3 pointers. This bitch scared to take them, let alone
Right.
hit them.
You
I
want to know
would
why?
never buy two.
Hey, the
wanna
game
know-
is nice though. It's nice though.
This is why I hate when I
I'm
used to play
still on that
2K.
21, boy.
Everybody try to imitate those guys on TV. Like, why you shooting a half court shot? This is a video game. This ain't TV. Like, everybody try to imitate everybody what they see on TV on.
The dunks is like a lost art in the game. 'Cause that's where the fans, and this is why the eras are so much different, because our era, our players that we gravitate to, we watch, they was in everything. All-star game, slam dunk contest, 3-point contest, playing all of the preseason games, playing all starting minutes in preseason games. That's why them teams back in the day had so much of a gel. Even the star league in the team, you couldn't take nights off back then because everybody was working on their game. It's just an era now. And this era now, to me, is just like they just don't care. Some of these players don't. You can tell the ones that actually got the hunger, but they ain't pushing these boys.
Your boy in Memphis got the hunger.
Of course, John. Man, I've been told y'all nigga John Morant was coming. I knew that nigga was coming. I knew he was. Me and Trey been talking about him for a while. You got some niggas that got that shit though. You got some niggas really got that heart.
That's why I keep telling people.
But they just want to. They just keep. This is what happened when you keep on promoting the same thing for a long time. Niggas get tired of it. Then you want to get mad when we talk about it. Hey, you got a lot of niggas got that dog in it. They should have been promoting them motherfuckers. That's the difference between the era that I grew up with. David Stern was still promoting all these motherfuckers still, and they was even mentioning Kobe to the end part of it though. As a go, he even mentioned Kobe name in it, but everybody got the shine, and they were still shooting out everybody's name. That's how it's supposed to be. Man, they would have continued to do that. You know how much the NBA would be right now. But now, like I said, these players now they don't do the stuff. So I can't give them extra credit when they changed the rules for y'all. They changed the rules so much. And for these players
Like
to
they
be,
change the motherfuckers every year though.
yeah, it's like
they change the rule
how
every
you
year.
end up growing it, how you end up growing it and watching it and learning and everything, the philosophies and all this other stuff. They want to change stuff. I understand analytics and all that, but I want to coach. I know you got some coaches out there that don't play that analytics.
To be honest with you, T. Price and James, if they still kept the rules like the old school days, LeBron James will be retired right now.
Oh, that's a fact, and that is a straight fact. It's a fact. I'm not hating. That's a fact. It's like this. I just been thinking about this and all his championship run and everything like that. Okay, he did get that one. I'm not. Hey, he got 4. You can't take it away from him. He's great, but he. I always say this. He just ain't up to that. And he ain't on that. He ain't up there in Mount Rushmore. How you in Mount Rushmore and losing record? Even if you do get one this year, you still under 500. Can't take away. Y'all can't take away things. Y'all want to take away everything from everybody else's career and everything like that. Y'all always want to scoop the 7. This when then the excuses and the narrative start to change. This when TV starting to change. When it was like, oh, we ain't gonna count that one against them against the Spurs. That was his very first time. I was like, yep, here they go with the excuses for this guy. That's when the shit. I knew they was gonna. Yeah. It ain't nobody's fault. I ain't never seen him. And he does get, man, he has never got criticized like the Bean did, like even Duncan. None of them greats. Kamika after Tim Duncan and that era, that was also the dying breed. Now it's a new era. Everybody want to pull up from half court. You saw the game last year when everybody was standing at the 3-point line. Nobody didn't go to the layup, get the easy bucket. I never seen so many players will pass out an easy layup and pass it out to a 3 and be a bad possession unless you got a sniper. It'd be interesting to see what Clay gonna be like. Cause they got that nigga on 2K. Like that nigga ain't missed a beat. I was like that nigga play like this. Shit. They got that nigga like he don't miss nothing. But he is
I
one
hate
of my
playing
favorite
them on there
players.
too, though. If you play Golden State, them bitches got
Oh, yeah,
everybody
Steph.
hitting three.
Mm-hmm. Everybody be popping them bitches. And even at Steph, man, you got 2 or 3 niggas at Steph face, and that nigga still make it. I mean, he still shoot a lot for his points, though. But that nigga, man, he's nice, though. It's just a different era now, man. 2K is like, you can tell how the era even changed in the game and how you play it and everything like that, how the offenses is and how these players, man, you really don't have nobody have that inside game no more. You don't have no Twin Towers. If you do have Twin Towers, none of the Twin Towers is in the paint. And none of them is not in the paint at all. They're not even in the paint. They're just gonna be out there shooting 3-pointers.
Y'all they got a game come on tonight?
I don't know. I'll be at work. I think so. Let me look.
Yeah, they got an NBA game come on tonight. I forgot who played though.
Yeah, because I don't.
Yeah, I'm be watching the Raiders and Chargers tonight.
That's what I'm gonna be watching.
Shout out to my boy Polo too, man. Shout out to
That's
Polo.
gonna be a shootout right there, Lou.
I don't watch football. Yeah, y'all can talk about that.
But James, you're right about the Cowboys, man. All they gotta do is keep on doing the same thing they've been doing. Cause what the problem had, they already changed shit up during the middle of the season. They don't need to be doing that crap.
Okay, the games for today is 76ers, Raptors, Magic, Celtics, Hawks, Heat, Pelicans, Timberwolves, Hornets, Thunder, Jazz, Spurs, Warriors, or Trailblazers, Suns, Kings, and Nuggets and the Clippers.
Yeah, I think the Jazz on
They play at 7:30
NBA
over
TV.
here.
Yeah, NBA TV. I think that's the only game I seen on there.
Oh, yeah, I don't get NBA TV. I got Hulu, so we don't get that. That's the only one I don't get.
But you can still watch all the games though, huh?
Who, me? Yeah, I can still watch the games.
Yeah.
I just don't want to watch. Let me see. I could look right now, and then I got it set on my phone, on all my little phone, on my little 2 phones. I don't even use my main phone, to watch it. I just use my little other phone to just watch that bitch on. Set that bitch up and just boom. They be asking me to put it on my coworkers. We be putting on the football game for them. I let them watch football and stuff. Work inside. There's a lot of perks I got to my job, but like I tell them, because I do my job. I do my job. I treat people with respect. I just don't deal with that nonsense. I told the dude yesterday, man, don't you come back in here until you wash your ass. You too tall to be coming. You buying beers and shit. Your nails look like you man. And you got a nerve to have a lady walking around with you smelling like that. Knowing her, she probably smelling like your ass. Damn shame.
Be damn. That's what she smell like. The boy name should be damn.
James, this man smells so bad, man. Hey, I never forget this. Never forget this dude, man, in my life, man. But I used to call him the nickname. He's really cool and everything like that. But I called him the Thing because I never forget this, man. I got off work and I seen him, and he asked me something, and I couldn't, I stood from afar, because my voice carry and everything like that. So, I ended up had to circle back. I had to go back the direction where he go to get to where I'm going. Man, I walked past there, man. I felt, man, you know how it is in the movies, like you see the molecules be going all into you. They be showing how they be getting all into people and everything like that. It was like that dude smelled so bad, bro. I literally walked out. I stayed in the apartment at the time. I ain't even caught the bus. The bus driver was like, "Yeah, you getting on the bus?" I was like, "No, I ain't getting on the bus." I was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm not getting on." I was like, "All right." And they was tripping. It was like, "I can get on the bus." I was like, "No, I ain't getting on the bus because I got this situation going, man." I knew that dude smelled so bad, man, dude. I didn't even walk in my house with. Good thing it was dark. I went in the back, took all my clothes off, everything, and just burnt them motherfuckers right there. And that dude smelled so. I couldn't walk in my house in there with that shit, bro. That dude smelled so bad, man. He
was reeking like some potpourri, huh?
Man, oh my god, I felt so bad for him, man. He told me a story and
I don't
everything
know why
like that.
people hate soap and water, bro.
I was like,
All
man,
these water faucets and hose pipes out
this
here,
what I don't
nigga.
understand out here in Oregon. I'm like, dude, how you homeless out here? It's like, y'all got the best water. Y'all got the best water. I hit mine daily, bro. I had to go take care of some things and get ready to go to work within the next hour and a half. I chuckle up about 20, 30 more minutes, then I'm out. It's time to be a grown man and take care of responsibilities that I got to take care of. But shout out to that boy Jacob Jennings once again. And shout out to that boy No Nito for the donation, man. Salute. That shit been acting up and everything like that. So hey, don't tell hey, don't be timing a man out, man. Man, we don't we don't time out people over here, man. Unless they on some straight, you know, straight disrespectful stuff. Yeah, we don't do that. I don't do that. We don't time out people over here, man. Let the man speak. He said the man Spurs cheated and turned the AC off in game 1 of the finals. how they cheated, bro? This man spent $1 million on his body. So what? So what? That's what I'm just going by what they tell me. But I got common sense though. That nigga Ace. He tell that nigga out for that shit. Okay, I see why you did it now. I'm just thinking about it. Oh man. I'm dead.
Yeah, he got a little tattoo to cover up all those bumps and bruises he got.
Who you talking about, Lou?
You know, when you take steroids, you get all these little marks on your body.
Hey, I ain't mentioning anything like that because I ain't trying to have. Hey, if they come, hey, go ahead, Lou.
When you take steroids, you get all these little. I'm just saying, when you take that stuff, you get all these little bumps and marks on your back and on your chest and on your arms.
Hey, I just.
So you think that's why he grew the beard, Lou, to hide that face structure?
And it's funny
That
to
nigga
you
face
that every time
like some strong ass liquor from the bar.
I'm just saying, James, that ain't funny to you. He's always coming out with a new tattoo almost every year, every week.
I don't be worried about him. I don't be doing.
Like he's trying to hide something.
Hey, I ain't worried about what that man doing because sooner or later, God don't like ugly. The truth will set you free. And you know what's gonna be sad though? That's gonna be a sad day. And a lot of these fanboys, these fan women, but some of them still ain't gonna believe it.
They talking about LeBron losing a whole lot of weight. I'm sorry, but yeah, you working now a lot, but maybe losing all
I
that
want to
weight.
see what Spider gonna be looking like this year. I want to see what he add to his bag. I want to see what John Morant gonna do. Oh boy, he just gotta stay healthy, man. Jaren Jackson Jr. He got it, yeah. Cause they got Steven Adams now. Now Valanciunas is with the Pelicans. So who y'all think? Hey James, who your starting five thinks should be for the Pelicans?
They said Zion.
I gotta see who we got because Zion about to miss a couple of games.
I know Graham going to start. That's why y'all got him.
You want to know what? You want to know why he missing James? Because he can't stop eating. That's why. Because he eat himself out the league like Alfred Miller.
And Houston gonna be nice too, though. They got a lot of young niggas, man. They gonna be nice. They gonna be competitive. They young and they got some boys hungry over there, man. You got a lot of. It's like me and James always stress this, man. We got a lot of players, man, that's hungry, man, and ain't always everybody who y'all think throw it in your face and shit. That's why I really watch the game. Really watch these players, man. You got a lot of players that need to be getting that shine. They should have been past this. They should have been lost focus. They should have been keep on. What changed? See, now you got all this change to it. Now it's looking all washed up, wet up.
I wonder if your boy Jeremy Grant
can't even bust a nut in a woman if you wanted to, because all y'all niggas got so soft.
I wonder if your boy Jeremy Grant gonna let your boy the number one pick shine in Detroit though. So Jeremy Grant is gonna be like, "This is my team, ain't your team, bitch."
Nah, man. Why you really think that, man? Hey, this is one thing about old boy too, man. He's nice though, man. He's different from Green, but I do like Jalen. I do like that boy Jalen Green though.
I'm just saying, Jeremy Grant don't seem like the type of dude willing to
Hey, he ain't gonna not to, but dude, he's the franchise. He's the future. Why you think he gonna have to get out his feeling? And dude, this is one thing about I understand. Dude, what he done? I understand that. What has he done in his career? I understand that you're the star player on the team, but you should be teaching him the ropes and everything like that. You should be a leader. There's so many niggas.
I'm just saying, right? He kind of feeling himself after they put out the clip that one year, man. He said, "Man, I'm gonna be the highest paid player on the team now."
If you got some niggas that's like that, oh well, I'm just gonna. Hey, that dude ain't gonna be worried about that. I'm telling you right now, man. The future ain't in him. The future is in that dude who they drafted.
The thing about that little run Boston went on when Kyrie Irving was out with that injury, made to the Eastern Conference Finals. After that, those guys started showing themselves, thinking about we don't need no Kyrie. They were dead wrong on that.
Hey, but one thing that's one thing I could respect about them Boston players though, like Tatum, Brown, they still show Kyrie love. Every time when they play it. And Smart, they know what that nigga was hitting for when he was over there, man. You got some niggas that don't be playing into that bullshit, man. You got some niggas that really like Kyrie, and I just don't like this notion. And you got all these niggas that's want to jump on this nigga. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. You need to trade him now. I never heard so many trade requests for this nigga. Why you ain't say this about nobody other player? Why y'all ain't saying that about Ben Simmons being traded? Y'all just said that, but nobody don't want his ass.
T-Bright, you know what's going on. You know what they're trying to do.
Hey, and this is why I don't give him credit. When you got niggas pushing them for another nigga to get so you can make it easier for you to win a championship, that's weak, bro. I'm keeping already a buck here, man. Fuck out of here. That's just how I feel, nigga. And they've been constantly changing. This is one thing I don't understand. It's just like Brady. They constantly change the rules. We already know the first time. Don't have me count the ways. I'm just going to use one for example. This is why I'm really starting to know this shit is real. This ain't shit really real. what motherfuckers really think it is. Everybody know that Charles Woodson made that nigga fumble that motherfucking football.
We all know, man. Don't get me started
Ever
on
since
that.
that, I'm just talking about the time in my life. I'm talking about me personally. This is why niggas don't.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, T-Praise. I watched that whole game that day.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I know the niggas be. I'm like, no, this shit, no, man, this is fake. This is crazy. It's just like when the Falcons end up going to the Super Bowl, beat. Man, ain't no way you should have beat them motherfuckers. You should have beat Randall Cunningham. Ain't no fucking way. And all of a sudden you're gonna miss a field goal, dude. You ain't missed shit. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas stay away from me.
To me, right now, the Raiders should have at least 2 Super Bowls with Charles Woodson, because that's how good that team was. And
hold on, hey, Nick T, we said why Kyrie lost in 5 games versus weaker Milwaukee without Drew Holiday. Man, stop that. Why you say weaker Drew Holiday? Stop. They still lost to the Bucks. That's still a team. They still had Giannis too. Do you forget that? And Giannis is their best player. Y'all always want to sit there. That's one thing I understand about y'all fanboys. Y'all constantly do that, bro. Y'all constantly do that. Y'all want to tear down. Oh, he lost. He beat Kobe and all this other stuff, dude. He got majority of his wins when he formed the big three. When he formed the big 3 in Miami. Other than that, it was like one. I don't know who was up, one or up, either one. And there was a time when Kobe did beat him in the queue. There was times that he won at Christmas and all that. I get all that. All this numbers and this head-to-head matchup and all that started with this guy and his fanboys. And this is very disgusting to me. What matters is the finals. That's what matters. How many times you went and everything else is irrelevant. Because to me, everybody else that played the game, yeah, he's nice. He's an all-time great. But he ended into that ilk. He ended in that Mount Rushmore. And that's just my opinion. Okay, what if Milwaukee wins a chip again this year? Then what? If Giannis end up winning again, then what? I'm just saying. What if he wins it this year? I don't think he's a number 3 player in the NBA. I ain't gonna totally disrespect him. I got him in the top 10. I don't got him in the top 5 players in the league. I just seen too many players that constantly put that work in, put that effort in, man. When you've been talking about the same player for all this time, and I look at other players and I see, it ain't even no comparison. What has Kyrie done since leaving LeBron? Man, stop that. Why y'all always do that? That man ain't even done it with his career yet. Y'all want to judge people in the moment now. That's the difference between me and you. Y'all judge people in the moment. I judge players after the end of their careers. The quiet is kept. LeBron ain't win that, done nothing really to handing him a championship. Yeah, he got him a chip, but we're gonna see what he's gonna do this year though. I don't see it happening, and I'm not being a hater. And I predicted last year that he was gonna do the same thing he was gonna do: tear down the Lakers team. Did he dismantle it? You're fucking right, he did. I don't care about Taylor Horton Tucker. He wasn't there when he was. I'm talking about the players that was there when Kobe played in that 62-point game. All them niggas is no longer there. None of them. And they all got drafted by the Lakers. I don't care for a championship. And this is the thing. And this is the killer part. Y'all thought the Lakers was down before in the 90s? After Magic retired, when they was causing the Lakers, they wasn't calling the LA Lakers the Lakers. They was calling literally the Lake Show. The Lakers, man, I'm telling you, they ain't gonna be relevant in a minute.
Yeah, things are going to really be bad once you know who leaves. telling you, he's going to take at least 5 this year to rebuild the team back in the team.
I'm looking at this team. Yeah, it look good on paper, but and I just don't want to talk about them. I like what Chicago is doing. I like what Miami is doing. I like what Charlotte is doing. Who else I like that? I like that they're doing. The Magic is, I don't know. I don't understand their squad. I don't know, Jonathan. I don't know, Jonathan Isaac gonna be able to stay healthy and then they got a lot of guards over there.
Yeah, you heard that?
They heard they got what?
They about to offer J. Cole a contract.
Where, in Africa?
The Magic had J. Cole had a crowd for the one man. They gonna offer him a contract.
In the NBA?
Yeah.
J. Cole can ball, man. A lot of people forget he remember who he played with in high school, right?
Who he played with?
I mean, what's that? Dang, I just sat there and just saw his face. God dang it. It was just right in my head. I was just about to say it. Oh my God. Man, it's gonna come to me. But that dude's nice though, bro. He's nice. He's nice. I'm telling you, he was nice in high school, bro. But like I'd say, you got a lot of people want to do other avenues of his career. I might get those two Price. Are you offering him a contract? He's still young. He's still young though.
I might get though. If he wasn't J. Cole or a rapper, would you be even trying to offer him a contract? Or you just offer him a contract because the way he plays his game? Because don't use him as publicity stunt to get fans in there to watch him play. If he's gonna be part of,
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but I know he can play though. J. Cole can play, but I just don't.
So
I see
think
what
about
you're saying though too. Hold on, man. Y'all go ahead and chop this up, man, because I'm gonna be 15 minutes. I'm shutting it down. Last 15 minutes. Shout out to everybody that's listening, and shout out to the homie Ticket for coming earlier and everything, and shout out to everybody, man, that was, that been on the panel as well. Y'all go ahead.
Because if you're gonna make him part of the team, he better be on that court playing some good minutes. Don't do him like y'all tried to do Master P.
Yeah, Master P got a bad shake. He could have made it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I thought it's like for a minute, I thought Master P was gonna play in the NBA, but he only played a couple preseason games. He got cut. That was it.
They're gonna cut people like us, Lou. They don't want to see us make it. But see, P had other business ventures. He always wanted to fulfill his dream by playing sports. Romeo went to USC to do it, but like I say, you live and you learn, bro. Just don't give up.
Yeah, but I never seen J. Cole play before. But if T. Price,
Chris Brown got game too, though. Him, Chris Brown, all them boys be playing.
But I'm like this: if J. Cole asked to get to play a couple NBA games and play a season, you're gonna probably see other rappers, R&B singers try to follow that trend. Next thing you know, you got these celebrities thinking about, I want to be on the NBA team. Let me play. Let me get some fans up in the seats. Like I said, don't use this as publicity, son. Use this guy on the team if you really trying to win games.
So who could sign him though? Because I think he got a little game. I ain't saying he can't be used or he don't have nothing.
Offer him a contract. Because he tried out for the Orlando Magic, and they said they like what they saw. They're gonna offer him a contract.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, the way things are looking right now for Orlando, are they really going to sign him because of his game, or are they using him for publicity stunt? Does he try to get fans in the seats, try to get on social media and get on TV, get games on TV so that they can see J. Cole playing basketball.
They just need to start their own league. Anybody can play that.
That was Kyrie Irving trying to tell everybody. Let's start our own league while we
Start
keep on
your own
playing.
league. Have a tryout. You know how many niggas that come out there and try out? I hate how they fucked over and one and put this bullshit out here. And one was taking over. Anything that's a threat to this water whip, shit water ass era, they gonna try to kill it.
And like I said a couple of days ago, you got all these black billionaires. And you telling me you can't start your own league in football, basketball, baseball, any other sport? You can't start your own league with all these black billionaires out here? Hell, if Magic Johnson put a group together about the Los Angeles Dodgers, he can probably put a group together and start a whole damn NBA league. I'm telling you, man, like everybody's out for themselves, man. They ain't thinking like as people coming together trying to build something.
Nah, everybody got their own hands out and everybody helping themselves. Like you said, ain't nobody out here worrying about the next man, how they gonna eat, how he gonna be able to feed his family. See, when you become a user, you don't have no luck. You know what I mean? Lord know what you're doing. You can't fool him, and he know where your heart at. So if you know you're in it for the right reason, he might spare you. But if you're not, shit, anything goes, because that's the game you're playing. That's why when LeBron trying to come out and help up for Kyrie, that shit backfired. Because you know you don't like that little dude like that. That little dude want to leave your ass. Now all of a sudden you trying to go to his rescue. Like you trying to play both sides of the field. Now you got the elite mad at you. You can't do that, and you know you can't do that. Or I guess because you think you LeBron, you can renege on a nigga. I renege ass nigga. Nigga see what you doing. Everybody talk out on a topic don't mean it no good. I ain't trying to help the situation. That's why it's just good to keep your fucking mouth closed.
Yeah, about LeBron, man. Why is it now you hopping on the you have a choice to take the vaccine or not? You hopping on the train. Where was you a couple months ago when Kyrie Irving and the other guys saying we don't know about taking that vac? Because if you were with the main majority power in the NBA, shouldn't you have said something about them?
Man, just a year and a half ago, he didn't want to stand with Kyrie on stopping the league, building their own team. That nigga wanted that bubble ring. So that's what I'm saying. Why stand with him now, man? You contradicting yourself. Man, I don't fuck with niggas like that. I heard y'all say the nigga a narcissist. I went look that shit up. Shit. It sounded like the role player to me.
Like people, like you got Kyrie Irving, not the only person who's saying stuff about the vac. It's other guys too. But now they want to jump on Kyrie Irving because they don't like him. They don't like the fact that he speaks his mind. They don't like the fact that he's more smart than them. They try. You got these idiots like Cameron Perk calling him. He got bird brain on Kyrie Irving this, Kyrie Irving that. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Y'all. I swear, boy.
That young Jeezy looking motherfucker need to go sit down somewhere. That nigga there, bro. You know he a paid analyst. Everything is LeBron. Sounding like CJ. That's why I say nobody don't say nothing bad about him. He always helping other people's situation, especially when he get them on their team. But nigga, you help your fucking self. You notice that nigga don't get no praise unless he go sign a superstar But now all of a sudden he made this superstar better. Cause he come over here to help me win.
And I agree with Tick. I agree with Tick on this. All the shit they were talking about Carmelo Anthony, now that he's with LeBron, they want to show him love. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. They were saying the man was washed like a sack of laundry. But here you got Jared Dudley sitting on the end of the bench for 3-4 years sucking up money. I ain't much help you win the bubble ring. And you mean to tell me Carmelo couldn't help you? You left that man out to dry. That's why I'm pissed off at Carmelo, because real niggas, you know, they say you forgive, but you ain't gonna forget. I ain't gonna help your motherfucking ass, man. And you gonna sit on that bitch. Carmelo said that nigga called him and talking about it's about time. About time for what? Well, I'm at the end of my career, man. I ain't worrying about your ass right now, boy. Go win that shit on your own. You been stacking the deck. Don't call me now. And they done pressure Carmelo and they're talking about you need a ring to solidify your legacy. No, you don't. Because Reggie Miller still made it to the Hall of Fame without the fucking jacket. Ain't Reggie Miller in the Hall of Fame? Huh, Luke?
Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I made it.
He's in the Hall of Fame
And
with
he ain't
sister.
had to do the shit. That's what I'm saying. I and Reggie Miller ain't had to do half of the shit you did. The game speak for itself. Nigga, if you good, you gonna make it. You gotta stack the deck to win and make it and all that bullshit, man. Get the fuck out of here. That's why I'm at work right now, 7 days a week.
He's real basketball fan, James. Carmelo Anthony is a Hall of Famer, but to other guys, certain other guys, they gonna say, "Oh, he ain't doing enough to make the Hall of Fame. He don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame." Think about it. They was like we was over saying Chris Brett was a Hall of Famer, and you still got this guy saying he don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Nobody don't like what's going on, cause they Carmelo know they gonna say the reason why you got a rank because of LeBron. Carmelo know this. Ain't nothing good gonna come out this shit. Oh, you needed a rank to solidify your legacy, but look who you had to go to get it with.
No, you want the
LeBron.
only reason why you want Melo and Westbrook so people can point the finger at them and you gonna win this ring this year. That's the only reason why you want them on the team. LeBron they gonna be like, oh, LeBron did his job. It was Melo and Westbrook. They couldn't work together. They was the reason why the Lakers couldn't win a championship. You don't win a championship because as a team you didn't get the job done. And about individual players, it's a team ring. So I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear about Melo and Westbrook taking the blame for not winning. You play as a team, you lose as a team.
Yeah, this ain't no tennis or no golf. So I don't know why the fuck you trying to go call a nigga now. Like I'm really disappointed at Melo, dog.
Me too. Me too. I ain't
You
think
could have went anywhere. You could
where
have
else, right?
You could have went help CP3. I'd
Phoenix,
love
yeah.
to see you in Phoenix.
Him in that offense, yeah. Him and Booker, you know, Melo could play with, and Melo offense could play with anybody. They always want to say LeBron's system is so good, dude. There's other players that, man, Melo had the full repertoire, man. We can't take that away from him, man. He should never got blackballed out the league in the first goddamn place. But one thing I'll say about him, he stand 10 toes down and got his shit back. But I didn't understand why he went, okay. We already know the play. You know he's going to be the scapegoat. Him and, you know, Westwood definitely going to be the goddamn scapegoat. And because it ain't never LeBron James' fault. That's something I never
That nigga
understood.
told Melo it's about time. Gilly the kid asked that nigga that question. He was like, did LeBron call you? That boy just, he hesitated at first, like he didn't want to answer. Then that boy just said, well, yeah, LeBron called. Yeah, he called me. Chris Paul come on that bitch and said LeBron called him. Who else you gonna call, you bitch you? Call me and see if I come help your mom dad.
Hey, salute Panama Queen. I shot you out earlier. Yes, I see you up in here, man. I see you. Yeah,
Salute,
I'm about
Queen.
Yeah.
I wish that nigga called me. I'ma show him. I never show up. I have him planned for flights, having a welcome party and everything. Yeah, put that name on that jersey. I'll meet y'all by the podium to hold that number up with y'all, and I'll never show up on his head. And y'all seen Melo? You'll be looking for a nigga like you looking for a black nigga on the job. You seen Johnny? Nah, I ain't seen him. On the way, yeah, he might have went to a bathroom break or took lunch, bro. I don't know. You be looking for me, nigga. I'm gonna sign that bitch and duck off on the ass.
Right.
I'm gonna take that little 2.5 and run off to the Bahamas so fucking well. I'm coming where you at, Panama. I know it's lovely out there in Panama Beach. I'm coming right where you at, Queen. Buy me some land or something and duck off on there.
Panama and Jersey. Panama and Jersey. She out in Jersey.
Oh, that's in Jersey?
She and Joe Budden.
Oh, all right. Ain't you about to go to work though, T?
What you say?
I said, ain't you about to go to work?
Yeah, I'm about to leave in about. I'm leaving in about 4 minutes. I got everything together. You know me, man. I let the homies chop it up, and I hit you up. You know what I'm saying, behind the scenes, check on you and shit. You know, I get my little break and shit. I'm going to get that extra bread today.
All right. My girl just texted me. She on her lunch break. I'm about to call her right quick while she on her lunch break. If we start another one up, I'm gonna fuck with y'all.
Oh yeah, shit. Mine gonna be tomorrow morning though. You know, I'm gonna be at work and shit. But salute to everybody though that came through and everything.
Yeah,
Shout out to my boy Ticket for showing coming through earlier, man. For real, man. Salute to that boy, man. Salute to that boy too, Raw too. Everybody, man. Everybody, man, that came through, man, and even those who's gonna listen, man. Hey. Shout out to my boy A Greenleaf. My bad, bro. I didn't know you was even in here, bro. Hey, tomorrow morning, man, I definitely would do a stream in the morning, y'all. I definitely will do a stream in the morning, you know, because I got to be at work at noon. But I'll holla. Peace. Don't be a hater your whole entire life. It just laughs, y'all. And it's just an opinion.